veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, da, 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 da. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, da, 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 da.
Well, I don't know if anybody caught that crap that went down last night, but people want to wake up and still lie and still say you didn't mention anything about my kids, my family. So you didn't threaten to dox all my family's addresses last night because I got it recorded. You didn't threaten to murder me last night because I've got that recorded. You didn't say that you were going to kill me. I've got that recorded. You didn't say you were going to send black cars to pull up on me at my apartment with me and my child here. I've got that recorded. You didn't do none of that. For what again? Because you allowed some psychopath bitch who's been obsessed with me for years. Not obsessed with me, obsessed with in this community for 4 fucking years. Well, going on 5. You let this woman come up and talk hella shit about things that are none of her fucking business. And I'm supposed to, like, you're trying to put it all on me because I was upset because of the nature of the things you allowed this woman to speak about. And she told you she was going to speak about things that involve my son and asked you, do you want me to go further about why I'm upset with Siwa involving her son stuff? And he said, yeah, go ahead. I want to know it all. So to sit here and say it's not your fault, I'm not playing that game. To sit here and say you're not responsible for who you host, I'm not playing that game. To sit here and say that you're not responsible for your chat, I'm not playing that game. Because if someone was in my chat right now talking about your loved ones, I would be responsible if I don't tell them to stop, if I don't delete the comments, and if I don't give them a warning and tell them don't do that anymore. That's not what we're talking about. And if they do it again, block them. Like, I feel like if you had been sober, you would totally get that. But again, drink as much as you want, how much fun as you want, but understand that you're responsible for what you say afterwards at the same time. No, I'm not. Look, I was tempted to call the cops just because you're flat out threatening to murder me and talking about pulling up to where me and my child are and said that you were going to dox all of my family numbers. Oh, we got all the addresses, all your family numbers right now. See, look, it's right here in the phone. It's being sent to us. Oh, we know exactly what your house looks like right now, Siwa. Oh, you're not that far. Someone's going to pull it in the middle of the night. You don't even know it's coming. I'm not even going to warn you. It's just going to happen. Like, for what again? Because I went live upset telling you to shut the fuck up about my son and his friend. The nerve, the fucking nerve. And comparing that going on for hours. This went on for 5 hours. The chat had been talking, putting my name in the chat for 6 or 7 hours. But they're gaslighting me on that too. And nobody was doing that. I have screenshots of y'all doing that. Of Lindsay saying that the flowers we got that young man were crappy. And no way I spent that money on it when I showed all the receipts. And Savage, your sister said I stole from that family and didn't give them any of that money. Do you understand that? That is so fucked up. Imagine if you were in my shoes, and this is where you're like, you talked about my loved one. No, I said you wouldn't like it if I was doing to you what you're doing to me. That is so the nerve to be so upset about me saying. Imagine if you were going through if I was doing to you what you were doing to me, and then saying you are so like screaming and upset because I just said, imagine if you were in my shoes. While y'all are over there doing all that, and then saying it's justified, and I have no right to be upset, and you did nothing wrong, and like, really? Penelope, knock it off. You of all fucking people, you're the reason all this shit has not stopped. You're the reason all this shit went down to begin with. So kiss my fucking ass, Penelope. Kiss my fucking ass. At the end of the day, I'm not playing that game with you. Like, stop making it about you. It's not about you. Except that you did that to that family. And you want to gloss over and act like soft. No, it's not. And what I did is nothing compared to that, but I digress. I was trying to just warn some of their number stocks, and like I said, yeah, I should have blocked as soon as I said that and kept it moving. That is where I fucked up. You've been giving thousands apologies. I'm not going to keep going back there. Just stop deflecting and trying to take away what we've already discussed 20 fucking times in the past month. I have yet to get a genuine apology from you. And the shit you did with this family, and you want to, like, girl, stop. Just stop. Just leave me the fuck alone. Vice versa. I will gladly repay you that favor. I don't make a habit of going at you. You made a habit of going at me, though. Anyways, like I said, to be so upset about me just saying, imagine if you were in my shoes and someone's doing to me what y'all are doing to me right now, and you are losing your shit and giving murder threats over it, and I'm the insane one. No, I'm not going to be gaslit and say y'all did nothing wrong. I'm not going to be gaslit. You say we did not talk about your family. You literally said, you and your sister, to get to collectively, y'all are as one pretty much when y'all are in your streams together, and that especially at that time of night, y'all just repeat the same shit each other says. But your sister said that I don't take care of my daughter, that Christy Marie was taking care of my daughter on vacation when no the fuck she wasn't. She was never left alone with my daughter. He was never left alone with my daughter except the one time she went right next door to get Subway, and that was it. And our hotel room was right next door, overlooking Subway, where I could see, I had a bay window, and I could see every fucking thing they were doing. That was like 10 minutes. She went down there trying to get Subway and came right back up and said, oh, they're not open yet. That's it. That was the, honest to God, the only time she was babysitting, as she fucking claims. Are you kidding me? She's a fucking liar. She's telling you she babysat, and no the fuck she did. I was babysitting her damn near 45 years old and having to coddle her and babysit her the second she got on the bus till the second she got home. Someone's house to admittedly get them in a fight with their spouse. Right, yeah. I mean, it's all bad, to be clear. Even what I did is bad, but I wasn't being malicious. I wasn't trying to hurt anybody. I wasn't trying to do anything illegal. I wasn't trying, but nonetheless, that's why I issue my apologies, and I'm not going to just keep repeating it or using it like, this is about what you did, Penelope. This isn't about that, but whatever. Do what you need to do. Good morning, Miss Diane. But Savage, your sister said that I neglected my child, that I'm a shit mom. Then you said, Savage yourself, you said, Napa, go give me the videos her son made. Let's play them. You fucked up, bitch. You were going to play videos of my child who was being manipulated by two individuals to make videos that he regrets and deleted, and had made videos apologizing that he didn't mean that shit, but that's what you want to use, okay? When my son's being fucked with by this community, because he's being lied to by this community, and that's what you were going to bring up? I don't know. Y'all aren't going to make fun of someone having stuff like that. Because the lies, that's why, Muggsy. The lies, and your little friend Habanero has sworn to teach me a lesson, because they're the one that started the whole shit show by making comments. Again, I didn't know. Look, Habanero, you're blocked. You've been blocked since you first came in this community. And you're like, Steele, you're a liar. I made those comments in Romano's chat. You're blocked. I can't see you no matter where you go. But Savage is the one that read the comment out loud that, be careful, Romano. See what's going to claim you try to attack her and break down her doors because she's so good looking. That is what started it, of me just going in there and saying, hey, are you really going to let them make fun of shit like that? You know how it feels. It's not cool, because it's about my DV stuff. Not only are you saying I made it up practically, you're saying I over-exaggerate, and I just think I'm just so good looking that men beat on me and break down my doors, and that's not funny at all. Well, he deserves, like, he belonged to jail, honestly. He's a piece of shit. And then your sister's sitting there saying that, oh, is she sleeping with Romano? What the fuck is wrong with you? I have sound mind. I was not drinking. I was not under the influence of anything all night during that whole thing. Not under the influence of anything. And you even sat there, Savage, and said that I got drunk at that concert. It was a fair, first off, and they played music. It was no concert, but I was not drunk then either. And the driver wasn't drunk. I don't get in vehicles with drunk drivers. That lady's son was as sober as could be. He didn't drink anything. And they gave me a ride just to the Walmart less than a mile down the road, just so I wouldn't have to get the Uber, and then I got an Uber home. I don't get behind the wheel of any, I don't get in vehicles with people drinking, because I need to stay alive for my child's sake. And I don't sit there and condone anybody else get behind the wheel drinking. So you told lies on me in that regard as well. And then sit there and say I was drunk at the ball. Wasn't drunk there either. I don't get drunk. That's the only time I have been drunk in the history of me being a part of this YouTube shit was when I went to the bar after Brooke and them doxed the hotel, and I was in fucking fear. And I had to go somewhere because my room got doxed on the internet with people that were threatening me at the moment. And I needed to go somewhere to get away from the room because I didn't feel safe in the room anymore. That was the only time I've been drunk in the history of me being a creator. That's it. And I didn't go live on it either. I don't want to say things I don't mean. I don't want to say things that cut people to the jugular. I don't want to say things that are hurtful to people who have passed. Muggsy, the issue is they're swearing they're going to teach me a lesson because I said that wasn't cool for them to mention that stuff about what happened to me in my past against my wishes as a way to make jokes. This shit's not funny. And that's all I went to Savage and said, can you please not let them talk about that? That's not funny. And then everybody, Empress goes in there and says, she's lying. Nobody mentioned that. Yes, you fucking did. And I got it clipped. And then you said, see, when no one said your name, you said my name multiple times. Oh, it was bullshit last night. But I did a 13-minute live after y'all going about my son and his friend for hours and said, go fuck yourself, for one. You letting her up there, you're wrong for that. That is you are wrong for that. She told you she was going to talk about personal stuff with me. She told you she was going to talk about my son and his friend. She told you she was going to go in details about it. It was not going to be good. And you told her to go ahead. And the whole chat's like, yeah, do it. Y'all don't think that I have no right to be upset over it? But to now sit here and paint this picture that I attacked your loved one, where? Where did I attack your loved one? Where did I say anything negative about him? Because I didn't. I said you wouldn't like it if I had someone up here talking about your loved one like you're allowing to talk about mine. That it's fucked up. JMO, I can see your point there, but to now try to sit here and say that nobody said anything about my family, nobody said anything about my kids, nobody said anything about the DV or the essay shit, that's a fucking lie. As Lindsay's in the chat making comments like this, and fucking Lindsay saying that, again, the flowers we got that young man were crappy and ugly. Like I said, bitch, you won't have nothing at your funeral, so I don't know why you're worried about it. But if you got an issue with the flowers taking up the floor, it's because we paid good damn money for it. There's about the flowers. It was a grift. Talking about what happened with my son was a grift when I asked the family if I could bring... Here's the difference between what I'm saying and what y'all are saying. I asked the family, would it be okay if I mentioned it on YouTube so we could raise money, raise funds to help them get flowers, because I couldn't do it all on my own. I'd already sent the $300, which is all I had left for the rest of the month. I sent them $300. I think I had $340 to my name for the rest of the month, and I spent $300 of it out of that $340 just so he could have flowers. But it was a grift when I was losing money, which I still am glad. If I could go back, I would still spend that money. It was worth it. But it's a grift, right? She didn't spend $600 on these ugly ass flowers. That's not... I mean, she's only speaking about the service of my son's friend. And you can sit here and say, that's not your friend. I knew him, and he was like a brother to my son. They were very close. He was... You don't fucking get it. And Empress want me to apologize to her because I triggered her husband because she clicked the link to come on my stream. She asked for me to drop the link. I dropped the link when I was upset with all this stuff going on. When John had the family on his panel and I was over here with Jen, and Empress said drop the link because she knew what the topic was. She comes up, has her husband come and speak. I don't even remember her husband speaking, but nonetheless, has her husband come and speak. And she wants me to apologize to her husband because he got triggered by it because it was so soon after they lost someone, as if there's a time limit on something like that happening, especially like it's some weird coincidence when she's a fucking stranger on the internet. Like, seriously? I owe you an apology because you brought your husband up and it upset him? That stream wouldn't even happen if your friends didn't do the shit they did. And then again, y'all reiterate, Savage, you and Kat say last night that I stole the money from the family and didn't send any of it. That is a blatant fucking lie, and you're just trying to get that shit started all over again. And I'm supposed to be cool with it, and you're trying to compare it to my comment as in you wouldn't like it if it was being done to your loved one. Wait, where is it? Let me show you that comment. Which she meant she. Yeah, she used every night to cry about DW. That's the guy we know that those initials are for. We'll see what only does blessings for those that have given her money. That's not true either, Pat My Rock. You claim I lie about you as you sit here and continue to lie about me. My community post said anybody who is a subscriber, you don't pay to subscribe to my channel. A subscriber, been a part of this channel for years, a member, anybody who's ever given money to me, past, present, or like past or present, I will do whatever I can to help you, to do a blessing for you. You don't pay to be a subscriber. And I didn't say only if you give money. Well, no, I said I get 4 or 5 different categories of people that I'd be willing to help. And that included Lindsay on that fucking list. Because she's given money in the past. That included her. That's why I put in there, or anybody who's even given money in the past. Doesn't matter. I will help. But you go ahead and keep trying to rewrite what fucking happened because the people you roll with, that's what they said, that I was only offering it to people who paid money. That's not true. Again, where did someone... You don't pay to subscribe to this channel. Hey, allegedly. Yeah, we had a good Thanksgiving. But like I said, now I've got an hour of your stream recorded. If I really need to go back and clip how many times y'all brought up my son, his friend, my daughter, me, the stuff, like do I really need to go back and clip all of it? Can you not just go back and watch it once you're upset, like completely clear-headed? Why don't you go back and watch it? And then once you go back and watch my stuff and compare me giving examples to tell you that what you're doing is wrong, you wouldn't like it compared to what y'all were saying. And you can still sit here and say that I was the work, like I was then I don't, like I said, waking up in Delulu Land. I can't make sense of what you're talking. Like I can't even fathom that you sit here and say I was wrong for what y'all did, what happened last night, and just sit here and make posts saying I was attacking your loved one. I was not attacking your loved one. Attacking means speaking negatively about them. Attacking means bringing up personal things to that person. Attacking is talking about how they passed away, like y'all do with my son's friend. And yeah, Empress is the reason all that shit went down. But you, as a host of your channel, you welcomed it. And you gave her permission to speak on it further when she told you it was going to be really personal and really upsetting. He told you. And then she sits there and she's crying hysterical about how triggered they are and then blaming me that I was upset when all this went down because it was in regards to my child. And you're pissed, Empress, because you don't think something happened the way I said. That's really your big fucking fight. Is you don't believe something happened the way I said. That's the only apology I give you is I apologize. I shared that in a moment where I was weak and upset, and that I overshared. I will give you an apology for that and that only. You lost the fucking plot that you sit here and say that's your. You're like, she wants to know why I'm upset at her. She wants to know why I hate her. She wants to know why I hate her. She keeps asking why I hate her. Where have I asked why you hate me? Like I said, you brought this up, Empress, 2 or 3 weeks ago in a community post, and I told you then, shut up and quit talking about it. It's none of your damn business. That if you don't like me, I don't give a fuck. Don't care. Stop mentioning it. And you continue, but you got to go on panel now and then make it all about you and your husband, what took place, and then pissing and moaning that it was spoken about on YouTube as if I brought it here for that bullshit. I had permission to speak about it from the family to raise money to get flowers. And if I could afford those flowers all on my own, I would not have mentioned a thing to anybody. I couldn't afford it all on my own. I am a single mom. I didn't have no fucking help. I don't have money like that to spare. Contrary to what y'all say, I don't get SSI for me, my child, or anything. Contrary to what y'all say, I'm not on food stamps. I'm not on that shit that y'all say. So that money was my grocery money. But I knew I'd figure it out because I knew that young man needed those flowers. Even if I had to go ask my family for help, I was going to do it because I wanted him to have that. And now you got fucking Lindsay in your chat saying how ugly the flowers were. How would you feel if that was the roles were reversed? Yeah, I did not speak bad about him, and I'm not going to. You're like, she's talking shit about the rabbit. No, I said that's the only thing she got right. Then that whole thing, everything else she brought up to y'all said, nope, that's not right. Nope, we don't know who this. Nope, that we don't know anybody like that. And you're like, how dare you speak on the reading? This woman has been going around for almost 5 years telling everybody since day one that I'm a fake, that I'm a fake witch, that I'm a fake psychic, that I have no gift. And she's been taking that away from people for years. The messages we have given, the messages that they have received, when she has not sat there and witnessed them to know one way or the other. But now that I've witnessed what you're like, you could do, like I said, God bless it. But I wasn't talking crap about the rabbit. I said that's the one thing she got right. Out of everything else, nothing else was right. But I can't talk about this woman is speaking about my shit for years. She doesn't even know what goes down in the fucking readings. She's not there. And if I had permission from the clients, I would show y'all all of it, and you would see how detailed I am. How there's no possible way for me to know things unless I was gifted. And you sit there. You did use your reading, Express Headache. You used your reading to throw jabs at me. Like that already alerts, because when I do readings, you have to meditate, close your mind off, close out the whole world, and just connect with spirit and focus. And you're sitting there and distracted the whole time and taking jabs at me. Like, see with this, see with this, see with this, see what I know you bitch, you're watching, bitch. I know you're watching, bitch. I don't care if you believe everything's gonna come back to you 3 or 10-fold, whether you like it or not, bitch. And then continue your reading. Continue to get everything wrong, whatever. You're like, I don't charge people for my readings. Again, I wouldn't pay for None of that, honestly. And like, see, you once had tarot cards. What? You couldn't understand them? Girl, I've never been drawn to tarot cards. I've never needed tools to do what I need to do, but I've never been drawn to them. Kat was sitting there saying, oh, she uses that app for her readings. Nope, never use an app for a reading. I don't use anything in my readings. You're talking about a spirit box. That's for entertainment purposes. That is not a reading. That has nothing to do with being gifted or have abilities. So you sit there and continue to attack my gifts, my abilities, and the readings I've done, and then sit here and complain when I give 10% of that energy back. And I wouldn't have said anything if Empress didn't go into all the shit she did. And Empress herself was making threats. I'm not far from you, bitch. I'll pull up. Girl, stop. Grow the fuck up. But multiple people were making threats last night on that panel. I didn't make threats, except saying I will handle it spiritually. Did I threaten to send a whole car, like 4 cars full of people to go beat your ass with your child there? Did I threaten to dox your location? I know y'all's information just as much. I didn't threaten to dox you not once last night. I didn't threaten to dox your family members last night either, like you did, Kat. And you go on and on about Jade. Stop going at Jade. You're gonna lose every time you go after Jade. Jade has never led me wrong. And I stand by that. And look, it's like you make it all about Jade. My issue with you is even about that. It's about the stuff I saw you go into chat saying while smiling to my face, acting like a friend. That's why I blocked you. Didn't want anything to do with you. And Savage, you're so upset. You have my whole chat blocked, bitch. They're blocked for their own reason. It has nothing to do with you. I didn't go in your chat. It's just everybody that talked, block. No, they're all blocked for their own different reasons, for doing some own shady shit, fucked up shit. A lot of them leaving comments under my son's videos. But you're not going to gaslight me and say, y'all didn't talk about my family. Like I said, if I have to go through and get all the clips and write down every time you did, I will. But y'all did it a lot. You can't say, we're going to play the videos of your son, Siwa, without that speaking about my family and my child. You cannot say, you neglect your daughter. Christy Ree had to babysit your daughter and you didn't pay attention. That's talking about my child. And she's a fucking liar. Really proven that. That's talking about my child. You cannot talk about that loss to my son without speaking about my son. You cannot sit here and talk about the things he shared and the details of what happened with that young man without talking about that young man who was like a brother to my son. I mean, y'all are comparing apples to oranges at this point. And coming to fucking Spitter Girl's defense about how dare you talk about the spiders when this bitch is going around putting the initials of the guy you know who did you know what to me. She's talking about every fucking thing under the sun, and I'm supposed to feel bad for her? There's no way in hell. And you compared me talking about her hating spiders, which all it said is I hate spiders at the beginning of the video, comparing that to her talking about the DV shit. This bitch has went around and said I faked the SA, faked the DV, went around saying that my daughter is the product of the SA when those are 3 years apart. This is what she's been saying for years. And I'm supposed to feel bad for this bitch. Y'all need to put her on a leash. Like, get her reeled back in, because if she said even a snippet of the shit she says about me, you would lose your mind. Compared to what I saw y'all do last night, you wouldn't lose your ever-living mind. You just overlook it because it's not geared at you, so you don't care. I don't know. But now she's making a post. You absolutely went at my loved one. May karma have mercy on you, more mercy than you showed my loved one. Wow. I mean, wow. Are you kidding? You act like I went on here and just went on attack mode with your... I did not. I fucking did not. And you sat there and said you justified the attacks on that last night, Savage, saying, well, she brought it to YouTube. Well, she brought it to YouTube. Well, she brought it to YouTube. Well, she's the one that spoke about it on YouTube, so that's her fault. You've spoken about your situation for years on Instagram and YouTube. That does not give anyone permission to then now go digging into it, to be doxing his information, to be going in details about how he passed away, to be bringing in family members to do interviews, to say you're lying about everything and you didn't do nothing to give that person help with that service and all that shit. Like, you would lose your mind. Me just saying you wouldn't like it if I was allowing that on my panel, what you're allowing right now. Look how you acted over that. Let me fill you in. Last night, Savage Cats went live. It was a garage stream, a drunk stream, which they do those off, which go ahead. If you're having fun, no big deal. Well, then Savage read out a comment that said, they were talking about that Nick Romano guy, the guy, y'all know I can't stand him, and how he's supposedly going to be going to jail. And Habanero was making comments about Nick better watch out. Siwa's going to claim he tried to attack her and break down her doors because she's so good looking. And Savage read it out loud and thought it was funny. And she goes, Habanero, give me the deets. Is Nick at Siwa's house? So I went in her chat and I said, can you please not let them talk about stuff that pertains to my DV? It's not funny. See, but no one did that. No one talked about you. No one mentioned you. And then Empress goes in there. She's lying. Nobody brought her up. She's trying to bait you into a fight. No, I'm not. I said, can you please not let them do that? Because if I was doing that over here, I would totally understand if you would say, can you please not let them talk about very horrible shit that happened to me, my children. I'd be like, you're right. I'm sorry. And give that person a warning or block them. That's what I would have done in my situation. And if the roles were reversed. So then Empress clicks a link and goes up there and she says, Siwa wants to know why I hate her. Siwa wants to know why I hate her. Y'all know I don't give a damn why she hates me. Y'all know I don't fucking care. So she's like, I'm going to tell you exactly why I don't like her. And she goes, Savage, you want me to go into details about it? It has to do with her son. Do you want me to go into details about it? And Savage's like, yeah, go ahead. I want to know all of it. Go in more details. And her and sisters were, yeah, tell us whatever you want. We want to know all about it. So then Empress like, chat, should I speak on it? Should I go into more details about why I don't like Siwa? It involves her son. And they were all cheering her on. Of course they were, because that's how toxic people are in this community. So then Empress comes up and she's speaking in detail about my son's loss to his friend. She said, I used her story. No, the fuck I did it. That I knew her story because I knew Keisha Marie. Bitch, I didn't know your story. I know what Keisha Marie alleged about your loss. That's it. I didn't know details like you were saying on Savages last night. I didn't fucking know that shit. So for you to sit here and say, oh, because that's what happened to you, it can't happen to anybody else, girl, just leave that shit alone. You know exactly what the fuck you were doing. I wasn't bringing up your stuff and going into details about your stuff, and you fucking know it. You, on the other hand, are. So then Savage is having her up there, and this going on for hours. And then she's saying, talking about my abilities as a psychic, and I'm a fake witch, and I'm a fake psychic, and all this other shit. And talk about that. I probably lied about the cat that was cold, and I just used it to get attention, and I probably made it all up. Like, go fuck yourself. And then said that I used the Red Cross thing to attack her because I only mentioned Irwin when no, there was 3 other places that we were going to go to help out with the Red Cross, but they were all too far away. We couldn't get to it, including Irwin. So we went somewhere else. And I'm sorry that I didn't tell everybody the town and the funeral home we were going to help out clean up for obvious fucking reasons. So because I didn't tell her the city we were going to help with the funeral home, she claims that I used it as a way to go at her because all I said was Irwin, when she admits it's one of the hardest hit areas and closest to me. Make that shit make sense. But because Siwa said she was Red Cross tried to send her out there, that means she was going at me, and I know it was a dig at me. No, the fuck it wasn't. Roll up. Wait, did he really? I hate that guy. Yes, bringing all that up again. So here's what happened, Michelle. So then I come on my live stream, obviously upset. The videos are still up. You can watch them. And this went on for 5 hours. I'm obviously upset, and I'm cussing up a storm. Y'all know how I get when it comes to my child. I'm cussing up a storm, and I'm saying, you're fucking wrong. Go to hell. How dare you let her up there and continue to say that you are wrong? That is fucked up. You're talking about my child. You're talking about his friend. You're talking about something that was tragic. Knock it the fuck off. So then, and then I said, if I was had someone on my panel speaking about your loved one like this, you would not like it. Oh yeah, there's Buddy. Oh, I have to watch those. But I was like, you would not like that if I would have someone on my channel saying the type of shit she's saying and going in detail about your loved one. So then they start threatening to kill me. They start saying they're going to murder me. They said they're going to send 4 cars, 4 black cars. They're going to be riding dirty, as in with weapons. That's what that means, with weapons. And that they were going to pull up to where I'm at with my child here. And that they have all the addresses for all my family numbers, and they're going to dox all the addresses, have people pull up to their houses. Like this bitch, and I haven't recorded. I'm not lying. I'll send you the link afterwards if you want to see it. I haven't fucking recorded. So me saying you wouldn't like it if I had someone on my panel doing what y'all are doing, they started making all those threats and saying, how dare you talk about my loved one? How dare you attack him? I didn't attack him. I didn't say anything negative about him. Not at all. I didn't go into details about him. I didn't start making fun of things that happened. I didn't say you lied about the tragic that happened surrounding all that. I didn't say none of that. And the Savage's defense is, well, you brought it to YouTube. That's what you get. People are allowed to talk about it when you bring it to YouTube. But me sitting here saying you wouldn't like it, shoes were on your foot, is me attacking your loved one. And how dare I say the word brother? That's not an attack. That's not going after your family. I'm giving you an example to let you like reel it back in that you would be pissed off. So therefore put a stop to it, because it's not okay. And instead of focusing on that and getting what I was trying to say, you just, she talked about my loved one. She talked about my loved one. You're dead, bitch. Fucking, we're gonna kill you. Like fucking insane shit. Which, do I believe they're gonna do anything? No, but I don't care. You know, I was tempted last night to call and file charges on them, but I don't want to ruin someone's life because they were drunk and let someone play with their fucking head. I was tempted, because that's not okay. No matter what your excuse is, it's not okay to make threats like that. So Savage now says she didn't mention my family at all. While they said, she said, Napa, go get the videos her son made about her. Let's play them. You fucked with the wrong one, bitch. That is literally verbatim what you said, Savage. While you sit here and say, I didn't bring anything up about your family. You're mentioning my child. And the videos when he's being manipulated by two people and lied to by two people to make things appear different than what they actually were happening on this channel. That he's since apologized for. That he's since deleted and made videos saying he didn't mean any of it. And you're using that to go at me, but saying you're not talking about my family. Then Kat said that I neglected my child when I was in Gatlinburg with Christy Marine, that Christy had to babysit her, when we know that's not the fucking truth. That bitch lied completely. The only time again she was ever with my daughter alone, and she still wasn't even fully alone, was when she walked from the hotel upstairs, the room where we had a bay window and I could see everything. As soon as they walk out, I could see them. And they just walked right next door to Subway to try to get a sandwich. It was closed. So they came right less than 10 minutes. They came right back up. That's it. I saw every move they fucking made except going to Subway or trying to open the door and the door was locked. And then just when they tried to climb the stairs, take the elevator to get back up. That was the hit in a whole fucking week. But you babysit the whole week. I neglected my daughter, Kat, really? But that's not talking about her either. Then they said I got shit-faced and drunk when I was at that concert when it was a fair, and I didn't get shit-faced or drunk there. Not at all. But she said, oh, you were drunk at that fair. No, I wasn't. You got behind the wheel with people that were drinking and driving. Nope. The son was sober as to be. That's why I got in the vehicle, because he was taking me less than a mile down the road. His mom was in the vehicle and he was in the vehicle, and y'all are making this big old fucking thing. But you're saying shit like that. Then you're saying that I probably fucking Romano when I don't do shit. I haven't done anything since 2019. Like, as if that'd be the one. No, hell no, hell fucking no. You couldn't pay me. You couldn't pay me to touch his hand, let alone anything else. But y'all are saying comments like that, but you're not talking that to personal. Then we got fucking Lindsay in the chat saying that the flowers we got. Oh, first there's this one. Hold on. Hey, Jesus, how are you? That, yeah, she used every night to cry about DW, but that's not talking about my DV or SA, she said. Nobody did that. Nobody talked about that. Right? So there's that. And then we've got Lindsay saying this. I mean, they were going in details about this stuff that happened to my son's friend when that family already said, leave him the fuck alone and quit mentioning it. And you're using it to justify your hate of me. Go to hell. I don't care why you hate me, Empress. I don't fucking care. Then we got Spitter Girl saying this shit. That I used that passing for a grift. Like I said, I spent $500 of my own money towards that young man's his passing. $300 for the funeral, for the flowers of my own fucking money, and then $200 this summer to give him a headstone. Well, it's not like the full big heavy headstone. It's just something in place of it until then. But he had nothing. He had no marker. So that's what I got. Got it off of Etsy, designed it with the mother, designed what words were going to be on it, designed the picture, showed my son, everything. That was my son's birthday gift. That was $200 of that my money too. But yeah, I grifted. I made so much money off of it. And then Kat said, "Oh, Siwa, you took the money from that family. You didn't give any of it back. You just stole all that money on CashApp. You didn't send them any of it." When that's already been proven to be a lie. How many fucking times? Even the family said it was a lie and that they were lied to and told that I was someone else. That family has already went on rabbits and said, "No, she sent us everything. We were lied to and confused." They said another person saying, "We don't know her by that name. We knew her by her actual name." That's where the confusion was. And you continue to sit here and go around and say shit like that. But again, could you imagine if I was sitting here saying that the flowers, one of the last things you did for a young person, that it was ugly? Do you fucking care how the family would feel if they saw shit like that? I don't know if it is, but I have it. I have an hour of it. Well, it's a girl. It's a female. Yeah, and I've already shown all the fucking receipts. I've shown the receipts of every cash app that came in, every cash app went right back out to the family, and then the money I spent for the flowers, I showed the screenshot of the order that I placed, the way the bouquet looked. I showed the messages between me and the florist designing exactly what we were going to send to that family to the funeral home, and then we all picked out the flowers we got to put on that young man's casket. Like, that's what all happened on stream. But no, I lied about it, and I stole. But y'all aren't talking about family. Y'all aren't speaking about things that you're not going real life. You're not speaking about nothing wrong. But again, I'm the bad guy because I said you wouldn't like it if I had someone on my panel doing to your loved one what you're doing to mine right now. Please stop. Well, it wasn't please stop. It was like, go fuck yourself. How dare you, pretty much. But you get the drift. I didn't tell people I was going to murder them, though. I didn't say I'm sitting 4 cars with people riding dirty with weapons to come K you, and that you never know. They'll show up. You won't know. It'll happen in the middle of the night. It'll happen when you least expect it. That's the type of shit. So you want me to live in fear. You want me to think that a bunch of group of men are going to show up to K me, what, in front of my child? Like, what's your plan, Kat? But they're acting like I did them wrong. And they said I attacked their loved one. My streams are up. Y'all can go watch them after this. At no point did I make an attack on any loved one. But Empress wanted me to apologize to her husband because it was so, when my son lost his friend, it was so close when her husband lost somebody. And because I knew this story, I didn't know the details of your story. I knew what Christy said, and Christy said that y'all did something to him. That's what she fucking said, and I have receipts to back it up. And I've always said that was so disgusting that she said that. But you think, like, did I use that? Did I say that? Like, did I think, oh, I mean, like I said, I'm not even fucking getting into it. You're disgusting. You're fucking disgusting. You know exactly what you're doing and saying, see what, I don't even care that what you did to me, but you need to issue my husband an apology because it triggered him when we clicked the link to come on your channel to console you. And it was so upsetting to him because the topic. And so you need to give him an apology. Go fuck yourself. There's your apology. Again, that would be like me saying, if I go get drunk and get behind the wheel and wreck, it's your fault, and you need to issue me an apology because you once went online and talked about you had a drink. The fucking bullshit. You're an adult. You chose to come to my channel. You chose to click the link. You chose to introduce your husband to my stream. You chose to introduce him on that type of topic. You chose to stay on there on the panel and speak about y'all shit in detail. That is what you chose to do. I don't owe him anything. And then you're sitting there last night and continue going in detail about how you were holding someone's brains in your hands. That is what you said on Savages last night. We were holding his brains in our hand. That is what you're saying. That is horrible. While sitting here saying how horrible it was that I shared something when people were doing horrible shit and I was begging people to leave that family alone, that you don't know how bad it is. You don't know how bad it's affected my child. Please stop. And you're screaming that your rage for me and your hate is justified because I overshared something that you don't think happened. You were not there. You weren't on the other end of the conversation with my child. Neither was fucking Amy. My son had her and my ex blocked for a year during this time. He didn't unblock them until a year later. So shit, that bitch don't fucking know. But even the family went on John to say that my son was in the same house when it happened. And that's not enough for you to be like, leave it the fuck alone. Again, you're losing your shit when you're 40, almost 50 years old or whatever about y'all's laws as adults and comparing it to an 18-year-old. And this, like, are you fucking serious? Like I said, I was tempted to, I actually got the information. It was sent to me last night, the full address, phone numbers, names, all that. And I actually looked up the police department's number, but then I decided against it because I was like, they're drunk. They don't know what they're saying, even though it's not fucking okay. It doesn't justify it. But I don't want to affect their life because they're too sloshed to realize what the hell they're saying. But to see that Savage woke up and is doubling down on it, saying they did nothing wrong, girl, you can't tell me you went back and rewatched that. You can't tell me you went back and watched that 9-hour stream. And you can honestly say at no point did you mention my daughter or my son or my family members. You can't honestly fucking say that. If you say that, you're lying to everybody, including yourself. If you can sit here and say that y'all didn't make threats, multiple threats to kill me in my life, you're lying to yourself. If you can sit here and say that an Empress not speak about my son or his loved one and the tragedy that he went through, you're fucking lying. And to sit here and say you're not responsible for what she said when you gave her permission to do it, she told you what she was going to talk about, and you said, go ahead. We want to know it all. We don't care what Siwa thinks. And then I'm making videos begging you to stop, and you continue it for 5 fucking hours. You repeated it over and over and over for 5 hours. And screaming about my 13-minute video being me saying you wouldn't like it if I had someone up here doing that to you. And screaming I attacked your loved one. Show it. Show me attacking your loved one. Play it. I'll play it for you. I'll play what they said was me attacking their loved one. Again, I really wish y'all could listen to that stream last night, but if you want to listen to it, hit me up in an email. I'll send you the link. I will send you the fucking link. Because it was fucking bad. It was real bad. Okay. 1 second. And Savage wants to gaslight me and say, no one was talking about your DV. Nobody was talking about anything like that. When I have fucking screenshots of it. And I have screenshots of Lindsay putting the initials of the guy in prison. And you said, oh, no one broke out of prison to go break down Siwa's door. First off, do you know that? No. But second off, that's speaking about it. Third off, I never fucking said that. My ex is the one who always broke down our fucking door when I moved out and got my own place. He was always breaking down the fucking doors. It's in restraining orders. It's in legal proceedings. He's been arrested for it. He's been arrested for violating ROs against, like that I have against him. But that's what you're speaking on while screaming. You're not speaking about that. Liars. They have lied to you since the start of your fucking stream, and you just take it as fact. When I have it clipped of that going on, and it's not even your fault that you read the comment, but who set it up in your chat? You have people setting you up all the time to read shit that's nobody's fucking business, that goes real life. You talk about Geneva's mom and how she passed away and said that Geneva should drive off a cliff the same fucking way. You're talking about my son's friend passing and all this shit that Empress is saying about it. You have Lindsay in the chat talk about the DV and talk about the essay stuff and mention the initials of the guy that raped me, which I just showed y'all proof of that. So no, I didn't lie about that either. In prison, putting his name in the fucking chat. That's what you have going on in your chat, but you don't go real life, you don't go family, you don't go kids, you don't do none of that. You're lighthearted and all you do is play music and have fun. Your chat is out of fucking control. They are setting you up. We were fine until you let Empress get up there and told her to go ahead and emphasize on this real shit that had to do with my child. You have no idea the damage that they caused that family and my son. And you want me to just overlook it and be like, it's no big deal. It's a big fucking deal. And you would be just as pissed, if not 10 times more pissed. If this is about your brother, you would be furious. But this is about my child and his friend. Did you catch it? That was me attacking her loved one. That comment right there. That's it. That was me attacking her loved one. That was me having no mercy. Like the Delulu Land. Like, I honestly don't get it. I honestly don't get how you can seriously convince yourself that you didn't do all of that. I don't. No. I don't read Habanero's comments. I have them blocked. I can't see them. The only reason I even know they made a comment about me is because Savage read it. I have them blocked. Are you serious? Wow. Penelope, I didn't even read the comments from your ex, like, and you know it, but you go ahead. Go ahead. It's you justifying because I said you're fucked up for what you did. That's what you want to do. Go ahead. Y'all just showing your colors. I didn't do a damn thing wrong. I didn't do nothing to warrant you doing that either. But again, why don't you play the video where my son made another video apologizing, saying he didn't mean any of it? You don't even know the conversation that took place since then. But he deleted the channel and deleted all the videos, made a video saying he didn't mean all that. He was just speaking out of anger. And that, yeah, keep playing it, keep uploading it while saying y'all aren't attacking family members. Fucking nerve of you. I don't know. Because she thinks I did a great injustice because I told her ex that she doxed his number. Like I said, I've issued apologies. I wasn't trying to be malicious to her. She set out to be malicious with that family. She knows exactly what she was doing. There's no tragedy that I was taking advantage of or anything. And I didn't bring it to fucking YouTube because of the sensitive nature, because that wasn't my plan. And Penelope, you can say all you fucking want that was my goal, was to talk about your DV with him. No, I didn't even respond to him until 2 days later because I had not put no more thought of saying anything else to him. I thought I was just letting the guy know he was going to say nothing. I wasn't sure if he wasn't going to say nothing. There was those conversation. Look, fuck you. Give me a second. And as far as you're so upset about, see what you said, abusers lie. But you thought he was telling the truth. No, I said abusers tend to lie. That's why I would not ever mention that up, because I'm not going to bring nothing that's going to backfire on someone. That goes for anybody. Whoever an abuser is, usually abusers lie. Therefore, I don't believe anything people say. Well, you stay here and preach over and over that everything my ex said was the truth. Shut up. Hell, I can't even find it. But you know good and damn well those messages took place over days. Nothing. Just Penelope uploading the video of my son's videos again. While this community claims that they don't go real life, while this community claims that they apologize for going real life, like you didn't do enough damage to my son, Penelope. While this community claims, I don't know, because she came in here and said that how dare I be upset about shit she did when I mentioned her or spoke to her ex. I messaged a guy and told him his number was still on YouTube 3 or 4 months after the fact, and that if he's getting a bunch of messages and threats via spoof texting, that's where it's coming from. And so because I blocked her and told her to stay the hell out of my chat, I got nothing to say to her. I already gave her my apologies, that this is not the time. That's why she's doing that. I've already said that. I don't see Habanero no matter where he goes. I don't know where he said it. Savage read it. Savage read it on her stream. And then she said, Habanero, give me the deets. Nick's at Seawood. That's what she's saying to her chat. And I'm not supposed to think that that's happening in her chat. I've already said that. Like, quit fucking gaslighting me. Fuck you. I'll play the rest of it. Here, you need me to play the part that was read? You want to see, as if nobody else would have thought that was happening in the chat? The fuck? I couldn't see it in his chat or her chat. But she was reading it, not Nick. Nick wasn't reading it. People weren't. I didn't see anybody responding to it in Nick's. No, Savage was asking habanero questions in her chat, talking about me, and I'm not supposed to think that that was happening in her fucking chat. Are you kidding me? And is that really what you're focusing on right now? Like, seriously? God almighty. This is what was fucking said. Again, focusing on the wrong fucking thing. The point is, they were talking about it. The point is, Savage did repeat it. The point is, Savage did want to speak further on about it, whether she knew that what they were doing or not. And all I said is, can you please not let them talk about that shit over here? That's it. Everything else that happened after that is fucked up and wrong. I didn't do anything to justify what y'all did last night. So go ahead, keep focusing on the wrong damn thing.
Says Siwa will claim he attacked her and tried to break her door down because of her hot looks in a few weeks. Wait a minute. Habanero, give me the deets. Is he at Siwa's house?
But nobody would have thought that was happening in her chat. Again, I don't know what you don't get. I can't see where they speak. Can't fucking see it. But I didn't see anybody responding to it. In the other chat, I saw Savage responding to it. My issue was Savage letting that go on or bringing it to her chat and wanting to know more deets about it and trying to insinuate. Fuck all that. My issue with her, my anger isn't even the fact that she read it out loud. My issue is her saying that nobody mentioned that in her stream when, yes, they did. But don't worry, Penelope. I'll get the link from my son and strike your bitch ass. So, do I have permission now to pull up the stuff that your ex said about you? Since we're using family members and we're using words when about stuff after they were being lied to. Can I pull that up now? Except I didn't lie to your ex. And if anybody's still cool, just stay the fuck out of my chat. If that's how y'all roll and y'all think that's no big deal, just stay the fuck out of my chat. That simple. I don't know, because I guess I have no right to ask them not to speak about that in her chat. I have no right to tell Penelope that this isn't about you and that this is your reason. You're the fucking reason all this shit even happened for the people to be speaking about it. No, I can't see anything that bitch does. It's so funny. You only want to put out my words and act like, oh, it's so horrible, the things I said. I'll tell you fucking exactly what I said. As soon as I see that you actually uploaded it, I'm going to read exactly what I fucking said and what he said. How about that? You know, I've already said abusers lie and it's not to be trusted, but okay. Y'all, I can't see none of those channels. I have them blocked, so I don't know. If anyone can send me a link to what she did so I could get something done about it. Like I said, it's so funny. You only want to put out the things I did. Why don't you put out the things he said then? Because it doesn't make you look good as you're putting up stuff about my son that my son posted. You're messing with my fucking child and complaining about an ex. As if you didn't participate in all the fucking streams with my ex's new wife in the chat, running her fucking mouth about me and my son. As if you didn't participate in all those streams that Stalker did, speaking about that shit, pertaining to me and my DV situation. That's what you fucking did. And sit here crying and moaning about me letting your ex know that his number is being doxxed. I'm not even sitting here saying that. Never mind. It doesn't fucking matter. Y'all are fucking crazy. I'm trying to find it. Just dang it. I don't have the messages saved. That's how much I didn't fucking care. Okay, I need someone that I trust. If you could let me know, did she actually post that video of my son? Because I know a lot of people try to come in chats and stir shit up. So if someone can let me know, did she actually post it? Because if so, I'm going to fucking read everything. Because you're trying to make it look like you were asking about the paternity of my child when you were leaving out that I said, are you the father of her child? Because if so, you should know that she's passing pictures of your child around to everybody, unblurred photos, and then that child's being posted on Reddit and being posted on streams. And that maybe let her have a talk with her to not post those things because you can't trust people on YouTube. But she was trying to talk about figure out who the father of my child was. Stop. Tell the whole part of it. So funny. If you were in the other shoe, you would want to know if your ex was sharing your child's photos with people on the internet and it was being posted. But these are my questions. Hold on, let me make sure what y'all said. Thank you. No, I'm talking about my questions. I won't read what he said. So she did. Okay. My questions, what I said, March 14th, 2024, 2:46 a.m., because I was going through getting clips for a court proceeding that was going on, and I needed clips of the shit that Brooke was doing, and I saw his number was still being doxxed. So I said, if this is blank, and you have been getting a ton of prank calls, it's Penelope, your ex. It's all over YouTube what she was doing, and thousands have your number now. That's it. That's all I was trying to fucking do, right? That's it. That's the whole big thought. That was just all I was trying to do. And then I closed it, didn't think about it again. And then 2 days later, I go back and go look, not to go look to see if he said. I didn't think anything was going to be said. I was just going back to see any other messages I got and saw that he had responded 2 days later. Or no, sorry, he responded 6 hours later, around 6 hours later, which I didn't see, by the way, until the 17th. So I sent the message on the 14th. He responded 6 hours later on the 14th. I didn't even see the message or respond till the 17th. So 3 days after the fact. But yeah, my whole plan was to dig into her life, everybody. He said, this is blank. Thank you for letting me know. Not surprised. That's simple. That's simple. So then I respond again 3 days later, 4 days later. Wait, no, 3 days later. Sorry. And I said, I will send you the link so you can see the proof yourself of her calling you nonstop of what she says about you on YouTube. It was to KK Stream, where Zeus said that they were in group chat, like spoofing him and sending him shit, messing with him. So I sent the link. I said, this whole stream is about your ex and the damage she caused so many people. The lady drunk and screaming is my biggest stalker and a nurse. She's psychotic, but watch the whole thing because, again, it shows how much mess she's done and geared towards you. Like I said, she's telling all of YouTube you're abusive as F and you will blank her, and she's terrified of you, yet calling you nonstop, etc. I'm a survivor of DV. She has helped them contact him to get him mad at me when he has 36 mugshots and I've had 3 hours against him for DV. I would never call him to get his attention, but nonetheless, it sucks. And he goes, oh, well, we'll watch the video. And then, again, I'm not going to read the other shit he said. And then he spoke about more in detail about how he had his own issues with her, whatnot. And I said, that's why I just started responding. I'm like, okay, so I didn't think he was going to share anything else. So all I was trying to do was like, yeah, I've seen that side of her. I said, yeah, I know she's crazy. My son had a friend commit blank. I mean, we all know what she did, right? And how she brought the family into it and told everybody I was stealing money and all this. So that's what I was explaining to him, my worst experience with her and why that, like, I don't like her. But then he just says that's messed up and then goes in more detail. Again, I'm not going to share what he goes into detail about. But my other message, after he shares more, I said, Yep, they are from the YouTube community I'm from. I'm one of the main creators that Penelope attacks a lot. By the way, she goes by Penelope because I didn't even know the girl's name. I didn't know her name. I didn't know his last name. I didn't know none of that. All I knew is her nickname. By the way, she goes by Penelope. But yeah, she was on panel saying a lot and been behind the scenes saying crazy stuff. I'm glad it's not working with your loved ones. Are you the father of her child or the ex before the father? Not because I questioned the paternity. No, because why again? Because I said next. She sent me pictures of y'all's child last year, which is something bad in my opinion. Luckily, I don't post kids, but she sent those pictures to other people, and they did post the child. It was on Reddit, too, though, which I avoid like the plague, so I don't know what pictures were posted or by whom. But she really needs to never pass those around. I didn't even know y'all had split. I walked away from her last year when I saw her being two-faced, and she's been coming at me ever since. So I'm shocked she even went through a divorce since we last spoke. Just FYI, I have no intention to speak about this on YouTube. I know how abusers work, as if all abusers, not her or you, all abusers. That was a generalized statement about anybody who's abusive, usually hides it, and usually will say they did nothing wrong. That was, but you think it was, no, girl, that was anybody who's an abusive. That was me. I'll say I don't trust anybody. I know abusers work, and I don't want to put anybody in danger. I don't want anything to come back at y'all either, but felt you should know who was stalking and harassing you all night long while she tells everybody you're the issue. Wrong? Yes. Was that what I set out to do? No. Was I wrong for not blocking as soon as I said, hey, your number stalked, just thought you should know? Yes, I was wrong. Did I issue apologies already? About 30 fucking times? Yes, I did. Were they genuine? Yes, it was. Did I post those pictures anywhere? No. Did I hold this over here to threaten you with it for over a year? No. I'd only told one person about that happening. It was never going to be used as ammo against you. That's the difference. But nonetheless, I should have blocked as soon as I just let them know. Right. Even with her doing that, I mean, it doesn't give me permission to do what I did, but to see, she goes out and say, she was trying to do that. No, I wasn't. I wasn't trying to dig in your family. If I was trying to dig dirt on you, then why didn't I say that from the jump? Why didn't I respond so much later? Are you kidding me, Ghost Pepper? She's doxing my son's phone number. How does she have my son's phone number? And why is she doxing my child? Wow. I still can't see the bitch's stuff, which is probably better, but I normally don't go looking for her shit. Let me look. Why the fuck can I not bring any of this stuff up? Like, yeah, I have them blocked, but usually you can still bring up the page if you type it in. But, you know, she's a victim of me, y'all. I'm the worser of the two evils, right? I didn't dox your ex's number. You doxed your ex's number. Honestly, I think you should have asked KK to remove that from the stream, but whatever. You would have an issue with it if I was messaging you, let you know that someone had doxed your number and that they were spoofing and sending you threats and shit throughout the night. You would be happy that someone reached out to you and told you. There's a fucking bitch. Oh, yeah, she sure did. Wow. Want me to post a call with, and she's doxing my son's name, where he says you were going to disown him if him and Jasmine, who's Jasmine, didn't deny you being a fraud and let them attack me, think I'm bluffing. Are you good? So you're saying I forced my son to tell y'all that I didn't scam money with that whole thing when I showed all the fucking... Fuck you. I will show the screenshots again. You are such a fucking liar. You are such a bitch. But you're going to dox my son's number now? Think I'm bluffing, and then she doxes most of it except the last 4 digits. But using my son's name... Okay, Kevin. So am I able to block his... dox his stuff shit now? No. You're such a piece of shit. But I don't even know who Jasmine is, first off. But I was going to disown my child? Really? Sure. If that's what you say, yeah, go ahead, post it of me say I'm going to disown my child. If they didn't go live and say that, deny me being a fraud, when I have receipts that back it up, and they're the ones that reached out to Rabbit to say that they were lied to. Let me see if I can find these. Hold on. I'm trying to remember the mom stuff, but I'll block it out. Don't worry. What is her name? No, thank you for letting me know. But I'm the evil one in the community. I'm the one that deserves all of that. Go ahead, keep using my child. I'm trying to find show you all the cash apps that went from me to that family, but just give me a second. I can't remember the name. So I'm just going to have to scroll through all of them. Wait, let me see. I'm probably the picture saved. I'm trying to think the time frame this would. I know it was 2 years ago. Oh wait, I know exactly when it was, because it was the day after my daughter's birthday that young man lost his life. I'm already shown this more than once, but okay, Penelope, I'll sit here and show it again while you sit here and lie to everybody again that I did something wrong. Sorry, y'all, for the dead silence. This is what I don't get. I've already shown, the family's already said I didn't do anything wrong. And at no point would I disown my son no matter what y'all fucking do. So there's that. There's that. At no point would I fucking do that. Such a piece of shit. Good Lord. Am I maybe a year behind? Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find it. If I knew the lady's Cash App, I would just put the search in, but I only know part of it. I don't know the whole thing. Okay, I think I have to go back in there the year. Does anyone know, was it 2022 or 2023 that all this went down? Anybody know? I can't find it. I have so many freaking messages. I'm just going to scroll through all my Cash Apps. Yeah, and again, Savage, like, this got started because it was brought up on your channel, and I'm not supposed to be upset with you. But then again, it would have never been talked about to those levels if Penelope didn't do what she did. No, I guess to them it's all cool what she's doing towards me, but it's okay. That woman's fucking psychopath. reading the messages that Muggsy sit between her and Muggsy were enough for me to know what a psycho she is. But that's just my opinion. Makes me nauseous to think the shit that was said, honestly. Gross. All right. I'm getting closer to the time frame. And then, Savage, you were going all night long about Muggsy sends Tiwa money all the time. No, he does not. No, he fucking doesn't. He don't have to send anything. Why are y'all so... That's the difference between y'all. Y'all are always counting his pockets, want to see everybody he sends money to. I don't care who he sends his money to. It's his fucking money. I don't sit here and try to go after people if he decides to send it to one person or the next. He sends shit to the person I hate the most. I don't care. It's his business. Y'all, I cannot find this shit. This is going to take too long. If I can only remember this freaking Cash App, man. Okay, actually, I think I know how to do it. I'll just go to my Facebook messages. I mean, I have the photos in my Google Photos somewhere, but that's like finding a needle in a haystack. And it was before my son went on vacation, so it had to be 2022 because he was on vacation with us in 2023. But you know, I disowned him, but yeah, I took him on vacation and paid the whole way. That's right. Make no fucking sense. And here's my thing. I didn't even speak to him for like a week after y'all did the whole thing on John's. I didn't even fucking speak to him. I was hurt. He was hurt. The family was hurt. All that. It was horrible. It was a fucking horrible thing that took place. I didn't even speak to him, but I called and threatened. Oh, here's this. This is what the family has to say about y'all's bullshit. And what they had to say about you and what you fucking did, Penelope. And they did this before the stream even ended. Before the stream even ended, they left this comment on John's page. But yeah, they were upset with me. I was the one that did something wrong. Fucking liar. Oh wait, I gotta go to my other Facebook. Hold on. That is how the family felt about what y'all did. And that's before I didn't even speak to them when all that shit was going on. Besides telling my son a message that he was wrong and that they are being lied to and I didn't do a fucking thing wrong to them. And then we didn't talk for a whole week afterwards. So where did that happen, Penelope? And again, who the fuck is Jasmine? I don't even know who that is. Is that the sister or something? I've never talked to her. I talked to the mother and I talked to another sister to tell them about the flowers. Because they're trying to rewrite history as if this wasn't already proven to be a fucking lie. As if it wasn't already proven that I didn't do a damn thing wrong to them. She's trying to post phone calls allegedly with my son saying shit like that, which I don't believe for a second actually happened. Because I sure as hell never said I would disown my child. Even with all the shit y'all did, I didn't disown him. You really think I would disown him because y'all got involved with shit and lied to the family and him saying I did something wrong to them and was stealing from them? If I didn't disown over the other shit that took place in this past year, the hell I would disown him over shit like that. That wasn't even his fault. It was y'all's fault. Oh, fuck. What the hell? Just logged me out of my Facebook. I don't know why. I don't know what it just did. hate my phone sometimes. Fine, back to looking at my Google Photos. I must have go back. I must have went too far. Man, I hope I didn't delete. I might have already deleted the messages, like those cash apps, because it was being left alone. Which is bad move if I did. August. Sorry, y'all. What is this for? Oh, that's Jen stuff. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting closer to the time frame. Like I said, if I could just find the freaking Cash App, I could show you how much money was sent. And I already have the ones for the flowers. And how much I paid for flowers. Oh, there's the flowers that went to them. Proof that we got the flowers that we all ordered online together. Okay. I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry about the dead silence. And she's doing all because she came in my chat trying to talk shit to me about the message to the ex that I've already apologized for 30 fucking times. And she acts like it's so much worth the shit she did. Girl, no. Like I said, why don't you put all the messages out there then? If you ain't got nothing to hide, put all of it out there. Show the other part of it. No, that's other stuff. Okay, I must have deleted it. Give me a second. Chats. I don't even know how to work this shit no more. It's been so long since I've used Messenger. What happened? Penelope's posting my son's video. Yeah, posting my son's videos, threatening, doxing half of his number, doxing my son's name, saying that she's got a phone call of me threatening that I'm going to disown my son if him and the friend that passed, his sister, didn't go live and tell everybody that I didn't steal from them, that I was threatening to disown him unless they went live and tell everybody that that I didn't do anything wrong. Sure. Yeah, because I pulled all the strings between Rabbit and the family, and I'm the one that told them what to say to the family, and I'm the one that told Rabbit what to ask. And no, Rabbit and the family spoke on their own accord. I didn't put nothing into it. I didn't say what to ask. I didn't say none of that. She did that on her own because she knew I didn't do anything wrong. And now she's trying to rewrite history and say I stole from the family, as if I hadn't already proved it 1,000 fucking times. Okay, I'm really starting to get pissed with this. This is not making sense. Why is it not pulling up my chats? Hell, it's probably universe trying to protect me from doing something I regret. Let's be honest. Come on. I just need the fucking Cash App name. Shit. It's just saying ask Meta AI or search. No, just give me the fucking messages. Damn. I don't need that. I need my fucking messages. Fucking bullshit. And every time they do this, I just want to pull away from... I just want to pull away. So any good that has taken place since then, y'all are trying to take that. Or I'm going to be putting my boundaries right back up and walk. Fucking phone. I just had to fucking get rid of my messages, right? Like I said, I thought the whole community left alone. Clearly not. Clearly they're going to use it and try to rewrite history every fucking time they get mad because I didn't said something they didn't like or I didn't kiss their ass enough. Yeah, she's a fucking liar. So to think John made me do it. John didn't make you do shit. You're a fucking adult. You're an adult. You chose to do that. And here you are choosing to go right back to it and try to bring this shit up again. You are talking about something that someone that passed 2 years ago and you're using it to your advantage, just like fucking Empress did last night. And I'm not supposed to be upset with y'all that are hosting it and participating in it. Swear to God, I just need the CashApp name. Stupid fucking phone. Oh my God. No fucking thing. Thank you, sweetheart. I just got your message. I cannot fucking with it. It's trying to make me respond to a message, and no matter what I click on the screen, it's not letting me get away from it. Awesome. Awesome. God damn, get off the fucking screen. I'm already been at bad headspace from what took place on Savages last night. Oh God, fucking kidding me? Every time I try to go past May 4th, 2024, it freezes up on me. Okay, phone. I don't know what to do. It's not letting me get past it. Come on, phone. She's saying that she has a phone call where I threatened my son that I would disown him if him and that friend, his friend that passed sister, didn't go live and tell everybody that I didn't steal from them. So saying that I did steal from them, and I hold it over my son's head that I would disown him if he didn't go. They didn't go live and say I didn't do anything wrong. Sure. And she's doxing my son's name and doxing most of his phone number except the last 4 digits, and she's threatening she's going to put the rest up there. So, real class act. And again, she reposted my son's video, so I'm going to have to get the link from and strike the bitch. He don't want those videos up for a reason. Now she goes, see what you said his friend's brains were on him. That was a lie. Keep it up. Keep going. You want me to say what your ex said? I won't. I know you're trying to goad me to do that so you can feel better about the shit you do. I'm not going to fucking do it. Like I said, if you have nothing to hide, put all of it out there. You don't know what the fuck he said to me privately. It's none of your damn business. I'm gonna just throw my fucking phone in a minute, I swear. Okay, found her name. Thank God. Found it. Found the CashApp. And when all those cash apps that came in, I showed every cash app that came in, and every single one of those were immediately turned over to the mom. Immediately, every bit of it. Your history. So I have sent her $330 total. That doesn't count the groceries I ordered to deliver to them more than one occasion. That doesn't count the headstone. That doesn't count the flowers I sent on my own. But $330 went between me and her. Well, me to her. And a lot of it, I'm going to do something to my son. A lot of it is me just sending her money to give to my son so he could get whatever he needed. Even after all that shit went down. But yeah, I sure was trying to get money off that whole deal, y'all. Okay. May 18th, I sent $25 for funeral from my son's name from Blank's mother. That was my money. $100 for funeral from so-and-so's mother, me. May 18th again, $25 from so-and-so's mother. Friends helped with flowers. May 18th again, $50 for so-and-so's mother. Friends helped with flowers. Another $50 the next day from so-and-so's mom. My friend helped with flowers. Another $25 was sent on the 31st, so less than 2 weeks later, saying, from Dono from YouTube, I missed. Then $55 went for my son to go get gas and whatever more he needs. And the rest I'm not going to bring up because that's about other shit. That doesn't involve y'all. So, that's the money that went between us. $330. If you could show that y'all sent more than that, I'll send it right now. But I know good and damn well I showed every Cash App that went in and showed it immediately going right back out. And at one time I had all of the dates and times and everything. So I'm only going to show y'all some of this. And this is 3 days after it happened. In the past, I have shown the messages with me asking the mom, would you be comfortable with me bringing this to YouTube, to my chat, my supporters, so we can raise enough money to get him flowers, because I can't do it all on my own. I can't afford it all on my own. I can afford one thing of flowers for him, but I can't get the rest. Would you be okay if I mention this on YouTube, if I keep y'all anonymous? And she goes, yeah, if you just don't give out our names, and please, whatever you can do, we badly need some flowers. So that's what I did. That's why it was brought to YouTube, Savage, since you think that this is all my fault because I brought it to YouTube. I guess to please y'all, I should just not give a fuck. Or what? Should I have gone and donated blood and raised money to do it that way? Or should I took it out alone? Like, what should I have done to make y'all happy when everybody wanted to help? This phone is really trying to fight me right now. All right, now I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you the screenshots. Just give me a second. Then I'll show you how much I spent on flowers of my own money. And then I'll turn around and sent $150 more for another thing of flower arrangements, in addition to the $300 we had already sent. So again, $300 of my own money went to flowers. $150 of y'all went towards flowers. And then $300 went to them for their own stuff. Okay, give me a second. Like I said, I'll pull these up in a minute because I got to redact them. So give me 1 second. No, they never want to put that one up. They don't want to put that up where he said he lied. He didn't mean none of it. That he was just caught in his feelings. That he got shit wrong. They don't want to put that one up. Only the ones that make me look bad. When we have DMs proven that they were working on him and trying to talk him into doing videos about me for over a year. I have the proof of it. But yeah, he wasn't being manipulated by anybody. He wasn't being fucked with by anybody. Well, I've been sitting here telling him not to get involved with any of this shit on my behalf. But the other side, yeah, go put videos up about your mother. We don't care the damage it's going to cause between y'all's relationship. We don't care about the mental damage that's going to cause to you when you don't have her anymore because there's a trust issue now. We don't care about none of that. Just go ahead and put those up. But when he offered to help come to my defense, I said, no, I don't want you getting involved. It's not worth it. I don't want to put you in a spot between you and your dad where it comes back and hurts you. So no. Where the fuck? Okay, I had these flowers pulled up a minute ago, but I don't see them. I already took a screenshot. Hey, GPB, how are you? You want to update? Penelope posted most of my son's phone number except the last 4 digits. Says she was going to post a phone call where I was threatening to disown my son if him and that sister, the friend sister, didn't go live and tell everybody that I didn't steal from them. So telling everybody, she's telling people I stole. And then reposting my son's old videos. Because she came in my chat trying to talk shit and I blocked her, told leave me the fuck alone. This isn't about you right now. That's it. That's how this community works, y'all. But she's changed, y'all. She don't do the messy shit no more. While y'all scream that I'm a monster for saying you wouldn't like it if I had someone on my panel going at your loved one like you're allowing on mine. This community is fucking awful. Okay, there's the flowers. Come on. I'm going to ask him for the link to do it. I just got to ask him for it. I mean, I've got it. I could do it myself, but... I mean, y'all forget where he did a video saying y'all are just miserable old bitches trying to use him to hurt his mom, and he's not cool with it, and now he knows y'all are playing games with his head. Y'all don't want to play that video, do you? Of course not. And my response is, don't even say anything about him. Just leave it alone. Don't worry about it. You don't have to say nothing else. Y'all's response is, yeah, more videos. Let's all go under his videos and give him comments saying how great this is and go harder at your mother. Clearly, we are not from the same cloth. Clearly, we do not have the same type of ethics and values. You can argue that I don't have none all you want. You and I both know better. Or I'd be out in all your shit right now, including your court fucking records. So, do you really want to go there? How about you just leave me the fuck alone? You did something horrific to me and my family, and I overstepped a boundary. Granted. Leave it at that. But no, you can't. So you might as well just say that your apology was fake all along, that you never meant it, that you were never sorry about what you did. Because here you are trying to start all over again from square one. I don't believe that for 1 second, new guy. Knock it off. My son would not be speaking to them. I know that for a fact. Don't be come over here trying to stir shit up. It's bad enough without your old input, trying to make it worse. Because she came in my chat this morning trying to talk shit about me. You're fake. You talked to my ex. And I was like, this isn't about you. This would be happening if you didn't do the shit you did. And I blocked her, and that's all. That's what happened. That's why she felt it was justified. Y'all are so sensitive to the smallest little things, but y'all do the most egregious things and talk about the most personal attacks regarding me and my loved ones, and then cry victim when I just tell you to go fuck yourself. I mean, Empress fell apart, like hyperventilating on Savages last night because I went live cussing her out for talking about that situation and said she's a fake fucking psychic. She was saying, calling me a fake psychic all along, and that I thought the reading was horrible. And she lost her shit after saying, I will slice you with like a razor with my tongue. I will cut a bitch down. I'll make you cry in a fetal position. And then I go live and cuss you out and you're crying and saying, oh, you don't want to harm anybody. You don't wish harm on no one. You weren't trying to hurt anybody's feelings while you were doing all that shit. Go fuck yourself. Hold on, I'm still making edits. I'm almost done. Well, then I can show you the rest of them because they don't have to do with this situation. Oh, Jade, right? But I wasn't even going to get on that aspect, but yeah. Yeah, that was rough. All right, now let me see if I can get these photos to y'all. I'm just really pissed I can't go back through the messages and get where I asked for permission to bring this to YouTube so we could help raise money for flowers. I really want y'all to see that, but I've shown it before. Because what she's speaking on. Is she attacking anybody else's child, or you think anybody else's child talk shit about them and trying to tell the whole community that someone's trying to disown their child? Show any recording of me ever saying so. You won't have it because it never fucking happened. Okay, let me see if they're here now. Okay, hold on. Here's part of it. Let me make sure nothing's on here that I'm not supposed to show. Okay. Here's the proof I'm a scammer and I didn't spend none of that money or send any of that to that family, y'all. Oh, hold on. Okay, it starts at the bottom. May 18th, 3 days after this happened. Or 4 days after it happened. For a funeral from blank's mom, $25. There we are again. For a funeral from blank's mom, that's $100. Oh, hold on. May 18th, from blank's mom, friends helped. Friends from YouTube helped. From blank's mom, friends from YouTube helped. Another $50. From blank's mom, friends, and I could click and see what the rest of that message is, but it's about raising money for that situation. And then Donald from YouTube I missed, $25. And then this is again, that's where it left off, because then I said again, I threatened to disown my child and all that, but I'm still sending money to help him get gas and to get whatever he needs. I also again ordered groceries to send to the family more than once because they needed help. I've also sent money to the mom to help pay one of her bills because she couldn't afford it. You don't even know half of the shit I've fucking done to claim that I left on bad terms with this family when I never did. Did not happen. There's all that money that came in and it went right back out. I'm sure I have the stream from May 18th when the cash ups came in and it went right back to her. And like I said, even one miss, I missed $25 and I sent that to her too. Right? Okay, next. This is a company I purchased the flowers from. $242 was my money off of my Cash App. It was nothing from nobody else. It was my money that was lasting. I had 300 something to last me a month. Because think about it. All right, 300 to last me a month, and I gave 242. 242. Okay. Then this money is what the chat, and we all picked out exactly what flowers we were going to send. I'm the one that picked out the heart-shaped flower. with all the pretty flowers in it, the roses in it that was supposed to stand next to his casket. I'm the one that picked that out and paid for that one. Together, collectively, y'all picked out the one that had white flowers on, like white lilies on it, and it was supposed to also stand next to the casket. And I have pictures from the service of them with the flowers. But yeah, I didn't do that. Sure, I didn't give them those flowers. Lied about that too, y'all. Oh, it's 2022. I keep forgetting. Look, I'll show you that. Here are the flowers that we all picked out together and sent. I can't make it larger, but that's the ones that y'all paid for. That was $120-something. And again, all that cash, that was not about the flowers. That was just for them to have to use whatever they needed it for. So, tell me again what money I raked in. I'm the only one that had permission to bring it to YouTube. Y'all fucking didn't. And y'all pissed and moaned, Maria and Ann. If you would have just give us the name, this would have never happened. The family didn't want y'all knowing the information. They didn't want it out there. I was doing what was requested. And y'all act like you had permission because I refused to share the name because I said I was worried about what y'all would do with it. And then you go do exactly what I was worried about. But I had no right to withhold that information. Get the fuck out of here. Like I said, some of you bitches be lucky if they even show it to throw dirt over your grave. I know I had a picture of the thing that I ordered. That Lindsay said they were crappy flowers. Go fuck yourself, Lindsay. Like I said, you'll be lucky if you get a weed at your grave. Miserable fucking bitch. Come on. Okay, I can't find the rest of it. But let me take a little breather. And here's the video that's so bad towards Lindsay. It's so bad because she hates spiders, as if I don't hate spiders too. While this bitch goes around putting initials of the guy in prison and talk about my child and talk about wanting to pimp out my son, talk about wanting to have sex with my son, and talk about want my son to be her baby daddy, and talk like that's how this bitch talks. But this is too far. Can't play that one. There's a song in it that's copywritten, so give me a second. Other one. Hey! Spiders! Make me quiver!
She looks like a horse! A thunder's mare!
Okay, you've made your point. Stop it. Would you stop yammering for longer than 3 seconds? I can't even hear myself think. Ah.
Hey, Apple.
What?
I think it's stuck in there.
No, it is not stuck. All right, let's focus on what's happening with the cat, all right? It made a conscious decision to go in your wall, correct? Really? Absolutely, absolutely. It chose to be in there. It wants to be in your wall, Dick.
I liked him first. Before I even met them, I liked them.
Yes,
I
yes,
liked them right
yes.
away. You hate them compared to how much I like
Shut
them.
up, you're so annoying!
Kratom, 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 I got it on my mind. Kratom, 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 I got it on my mind. Kratom, 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 I got it on my mind. Oh, I got kratom on my mind. Hey, yeah.
Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. You're a stupid cunt. Suck my dick. Shut the fuck up. Stop being a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. Nobody even wants you here.
So, let's see. They said they did that to y'all because I refused to share the GoFundMe, which I didn't share it because I wanted to protect y'all's identities, but you see how that went. But if there's anything you would like me to add to that or not mention, please let me know. I want to be as respectful as possible. This is a year later. She said she just wanted her privacy, blah, blah, blah. That's why she didn't want the name mentioned, which I didn't. I understand. I'll make sure to say that it backfired on them big time when they tried to mess with y'all last time, so they should know better by now. It might take me a few days because we were raising funds to help out. I said, I will send you 55 now for my son, 35 for him, rest for you for gas. Is that okay? And if you change your mind down the road on groceries, because I've sent her some groceries before, just say so. Nobody else knows well, I'm not sharing that part. Then 2 years ago, just letting you know I've been working on getting funds together for you. If you get random cash ups, that's why. Then this past spring, can I have an address to send a grave marker for blank? From what I understand, he still doesn't have one. I'd like to do that for you. It won't be anything fancy, but it's stone and it will be delivered. I put the same dates and name from his obituary. I put the quote as, again, that's none of y'all's business. But we worked on together what we were going to put on it. If that's okay with you, if there's anything you want me to add or change, let me know. She shares something that's very heartbreaking. I'm not going to share. Let's see. I can't do the crazy big headstones because I can't afford it, but I could do the smaller ones. It would be better than the metal sign. He doesn't. I'm not going to share that. Not going to share for obvious reasons. I sent her the pictures of the headstones that I was looking at to send. The cheaper one comes in stone. It's a temporary stone. Like I said, discuss it with the children, your kids. If y'all would like me to get a temporary one till y'all can get a nicer one, let me know also. I will order it. I'm not gonna share what she says. I sent her pictures again. No worries and no rush. Take your time. My offer isn't going away anytime soon. Y'all have time to discuss it, what y'all would want written on it. I would like to put in there best friend though, if that's okay, because he meant the world to my son. And he was a darn good friend too. Anything else though, and I will change or add anything else to it. Then I sent pictures of the hoodie I made for my son to send to for his birthday, with the pictures of his friend. And then she sends me what her and her family would like to, something that they just a detailed headstone that they actually found and liked. And I said, I will get the second one if that works for y'all. If it lets me add other things, I'd like to add the best friend still. I'm not going to show the rest of it. Get nobody's business. You have the link to the site that y'all found. I like the first option, but are you wanting the second one? And then she shares with her answer. And I said, you got it. I'm still looking for that exact one. Do you know how to share me the link for the headstone? Click that and see if it lets you send it here. It might say copy link and you can send it to me. I found it. I'll get back with you once I get it all set and confirm it's good with you before I order. Then I give her the date of when it's going to be delivered. Let's see. She sent the picture she wanted on it. It was 200. I said it's ordered. It was 200 almost. Should be delivered before the anniversary. It says delivery between May 2nd to 17th. So hopefully it's there for y'all's next visit to his site. It's coming from New York to Texas. Hopefully this helps with your group to see a beautiful stone there instead of the metal sign. I know I would be so distraught if I couldn't get my son a stone, so I wanted you to know I cared, and it was important to me and my son too. I'm sorry about the drama that came from my enemies on YouTube. I had no part in them doing that besides them not liking me and wanting to hurt me by hurting y'all. I really tried everything to prevent that, but this is my way of honoring him on his anniversary and giving you a small ounce of peace, knowing he has a headstone now. I would be grateful if you shared a picture when you get it, but you don't have to. She said she's going to send one. I said, that's great. I'm going to call the cemetery to let them know to expect the delivery. I said, do you like it? I approved the design already. I mean, it looks amazing to me for only 200. At a funeral home, this design would be thousands. She said they loved it. The kids loved it. I said, that's great. It made me tear up when I saw how great it looked. I showed my son. He's happy with it too. Can't wait till it gets there. I'll keep you posted when they ship it off. Till then, take care and have a great day, hun. Stay blessed. And she's like, bless you and your family. Thank you so much. Did like all that jazz. But yeah, you try to make it end on bad terms, and it didn't. So there's that. So Penelope, shut the fuck up. Trying to get where I asked her if I could, where I could do the, you mentioned it to YouTube. Oh, there's the pictures of the flowers that we ordered. That my first message. This is Blank's mom. I hope that I helped that last night helped you. Been crying for days for your, and again, I'm not going to get into it. Share stuff I'm not going to share. But I said she did a great job raising her son, that he was a great person, a great gentleman. I was just wondering if y'all are going to have a casket for sure for the service. If so, I am going to buy the casket flowers to adorn the top of the casket in red flowers, because that was his favorite color. They offer the flowers at the funeral home that y'all chose. She said, her answer. I said, okay, well, I'm going to get these flowers on the 21st. I hope the right funeral home link. I hope this is the right link. What's the name of the funeral home? She tells me. I said, okay, so that's, I said, will y'all be doing a live stream? Blah, blah, blah. I said, I'll call the cemetery tomorrow to find out, the funeral home tomorrow to find out where to send the flowers. She said, are you donating all the flowers or just the ones for the casket? I said, I'm not sure yet what I can get. This will be out of my pocket, so I can't do too much, unfortunately. I definitely don't think I can afford all the flowers, though, but I want to send something for sure that's red. I said, but live stream, sometimes they'll do it as a service they'll offer at the funeral home, usually. But I sent her the link of the flowers we wanted to get. I said, what about these flowers? I can get these. They are more expensive than I thought, but I will work extra hours for it. I'm shopping around still, but that's the idea I had. A red design like that, would that be okay? Or if you don't want the casket ones, I can do a large red heart that stands next to the casket. If you have flowers in mind. So Lindsay, you saying how crappy they look? That was what the mother wanted for her son. And this the shit you're saying. And this shit was said at Savages, but I'm not supposed to be upset. If you have flowers in mind instead, just give me the idea and I will see what I can do. That sounds good. I said, so you want the red casket roses I showed you or the heart one that stands up? She wanted the heart. I said, okay, well, when is it? The service? I will try to get it by then. I get paid Saturdays. I hope I can do it in time. And I said, okay, it's done. I went ahead and used the last of my money so we can make sure it's there on time. It will be it would be delivered to the funeral home Saturday. Please let me know ASAP if it doesn't, so we could get it fixed ASAP. It's called the Majestic Heart. One sec, I'll show you what I bought. And I sent her the link to it. Sent her the link of the ones y'all ordered. My subs pitched in and bought more flowers to stand next to the casket. Should be delivered tomorrow. Hopefully that is good enough to make for a good service. She said, crying emojis. Thank you so much. I said, you're welcome, girl. But yeah, that's how that shit went down. That's how that shit went down. But you want to say all this other shit and try to claim scam? Really? Funny, my message match up to exactly what the fuck I said happened. So shut the fuck up. Oh, it's been some bullshit since last night. Okay, I'm sorry. That's all I'm gonna say about it. That's all I'm gonna say about it. But Penelope, shut the fuck up about that situation. You're wrong. You were wrong then. You're wrong now. Empress, you were wrong then. You're wrong now. It's none of y'all's fucking business. That family already said to leave it the fuck alone. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. I just don't know where the hell they get off to do such horrible things and then act like they're victims if they even get a one iota of it back. Which, again, I wasn't trying to do anything back. I was just trying to let someone know their number got doxxed, and that was it. But you're not getting any more apologies from me. I've given you enough. Oh, what did you walk into? Penelope came in here trying to talk shit to me this morning because Empress went on Savages last night and talked in detail about my son's friend that passed and just details that shouldn't be shared. And then when I came live last night, it was upset and saying, fuck you, Savage. How dare you allow it? That's wrong. You wouldn't like it if someone's on my channel doing that to your loved one. Then Savage and her sister started making death threats and all these things they were going to do to me. And they were going to dox on my family members and send people to their houses to fuck them up. And I was going to be, someone was going to attack me in the middle of the night and I won't see it coming. And Kat's not going to let me know, but she knows people everywhere. and she's not one to fuck with, and how dare I attack their brother when I did not at all. I didn't say anything negative, and I'm not going to have nothing negative to say, even if I wanted to. I don't think like that about stuff like that. But because I said you would be as upset as I am if I had someone on my channel right now talking about that, like y'all are doing to me right now. And it was a warpath last night. It was fucking horrible. I have it recorded. So then I was going live because Savage says, we didn't talk about your family when they mentioned my son. Savage goes, Napa, go get all the videos her son made. I'm going to play them all. You fucked with the wrong one, witch. But that's not talking about my child. That's not attacking my family. Kat talking about how Christy Marie had to babysit my child when we were in Gatlinburg, which is a fucking lie, and it's already been proven to be a lie. That she brought that up, but that's not talking about my family. Lindsay talking about the flowers and how shitty they were and how crappy they were at the service. That's not talking about real deceased loved ones or real life stuff or either. Lindsay talked about DW in the chat. That's not talking about anything that's traumatic or real life. No, none of that happened. I made it all fucking up when it's all recorded. I'm exaggerating it all. I show screenshots and I show recordings of that happening just like I fucking said it did. And because I had the nerve to go live and tell Savage, like, you would not like it if I was doing this to y'all. Please stop. You're wrong for this. Fuck you that you're not stopping Empress. That warranted all the shit they said afterwards. So then Penelope comes here and says, see, how dare you? You messaged my toxic ex. Girl, while you're sitting here saying you talked to my son, which I know you didn't. You're sitting here saying all that and threatening me that you're going to release some recording. But anyway, so I blocked her and told her it's not the time, that none of this would have even happened if she didn't get involved and she had nothing to do with her. And she was wrong for it. And so because I blocked her, she decided to go on her tab and say, see why you want me to post a phone call where you threatened your son and Jasmine, whoever that is, but I guess the sister, but that's not the real name. But she used my son's name in her tab saying, do you want me to post a phone call where you threaten your son that you would disown him unless him and that sister went live and told everybody that you didn't steal from them? So saying I stole from that family and saying I was threatening to disown my son if they didn't go live and say what I wanted. That didn't fucking happen. Like, here's the thing. All the messages that family gave to Rabbit to put out there exactly how it all went down. So anyways, that's what Penelope's been up to. And she's reposting my son's videos because I blocked her and told her that this is her fucking fault and stay the hell out of my chat. That is what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say is it's about my family. It's about my son. It's about something horrible he went through. Tell her to fucking quit talking about it. You're wrong for letting her go on and on and on about it. And again, it went on for 5 hours. So they're still trying to say I stole from the family and I didn't pay for no flowers. And I used that situation to grip money when I'm actually out money for that. And I was out then, but it was worth it. And if I could go back, I'd do it again. I didn't do it for no other reason except I wanted to help. What did y'all do? Why'd y'all get involved? Was it to help or was it to cause a bunch more shit just because you didn't like me? And you didn't care about the pain you were inflicting on that family by doing what y'all did. Y'all didn't fucking care. As long as you could hurt me and paint me a certain way. And then when it backfired, you went running and acted like you changed and that wasn't you and someone put you up to it and John made you do it when you're an adult and you chose to do it. And here you are choosing to do it again and choosing to go there again. So stop. I didn't come live to start talking about your ex. You came in my chat bringing it up and I said, what happened? And said, stay the fuck out of my chat or to give me an apology. Probably. I'm sure, multiple people were. But I don't believe for 1 second he said I was going to disown him if they didn't go live and say that. Because that didn't even fucking happen. Yep. And that's what they said on John's. And that's what they said to Rabbit. They said that they were lied to. And they were fed wrong information. And Penelope, you want to act like you give a fuck as you're sitting there bringing this shit up when the family says this was the last thing they said. As you were on stream with John talking about it, this is what they were telling you guys. To leave it the fuck alone. And y'all were wrong. Sure, why is it they're comment about, she says she's going to disown her son if we don't go live and say what she wants us to. Exactly. And I try to look for it, but I can't find it. But they went on Rabbits and did an interview about it and said that I did not lie, that I reached out under a different name, that I asked for permission to bring it to YouTube, that I sent them everything that was sent to me, and that I did buy the flowers I said I did. All that. But this bitch wants to come out here and try to rewrite history again and say otherwise. 2 years later. Like I said, if you're cool with her, stay the fuck out of my chat. We don't got to be enemies, but that's not okay. But see, Geneva was even talking. Here's the difference, though. Even in that situation, Geneva was talking about how they overshared stuff that was traumatic for her. And I agreed that it was wrong. They shouldn't have shared it. That's nothing. Like, we can't even compare with that to last night, because the only way we could compare last night, if Geneva was up here talking about their loved one and how that person passed and all that shit, and then say they lied about it and that's not how it went down and they're fraud and they faked it, and like that would the only thing that would be equivalent. You know what I mean? Like, but no, she shared about her own stuff and how it hurt her and affected her, which they apologized for, and then go live last night and then continue to go real life and talk about shit that's traumatic for people. But I don't get. Well, actually, they didn't even know me by that. They just knew me by that sock account I used because I didn't want anybody tracing my Facebook and finding the family and messing with them. But they found it anyways. Because I didn't give them the information, but I never said, this is my YouTube. This is the name I go by. No. I said, I am so-and-so's mother. I want to help try to get flowers. Or no, I said, is there anything I can help you do? Yes, we need flowers. I said, okay, I'll send what I can. She goes, are you going to send all of us? Like, I can't do it all by myself. I would need to go and ask help from my chat if you'd be comfortable with it. So yes, just don't put our information out there. I said, no problem. And then they did all that shit because I followed their wishes. I know, Truth Bombs, I know. Yes, she did. Right. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't have a revolving door of men in my house, just saying. And my kids don't know 10 different men a year. Not saying that you do, but I'm just saying I don't introduce people to my daughter. Especially interests of that nature. Nope. I am sitting here swearing celibacy. Already been doing it since 2019. Been doing it since 2019. And plan to do it till she's at least grown and out the house. And you want to see her pass judgment on mine. I don't care nothing about all that shit that you're chasing after. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Oh, I have it if you want to see it, Sly. I recorded an hour of what they did last night if you want to see it. And then you tell me, were they talking about my family and my kids or not? Because like they said, we have the address to all your family members too. But that's not talking about my family. I don't get Savage saying, I didn't talk about your kids. Girl, you literally said, Napa, go get the videos her son made about her. Role play them. You fucked with the wrong one, witch. That is literally what you said, because I said you wouldn't like it if someone was on my panel doing what y'all are doing. Get the fuck out of here. That's not, well, now we know it was all fake. Martin's mommy, now it was all fake. It's just Penelope doubling down, saying she did nothing wrong, saying that she was right all along when she's already been proven to be a fucking liar and was already chased out of the community once. That makes sense. But Savage, like, I'm not responsible for what Empress said. She asked for permission to go in detail about it, telling you what the topic was. You said, yes, we want to know everything. Then you let her go on about hours about that topic. You let the chat just run rampant, bringing up horrible shit about that topic and about DW and about a whole bunch of shit. But you're saying you're not responsible. Guess what? If someone's in my chat right now going real life on you, I'm responsible if I don't tell them to stop, delete the comment, give them a warning, and then block them if they don't listen. That is my responsibility. If someone comes on my panel working even a dare try to go at your loved one, I would block them. I would cuss them out, chew them out, say you had no fucking right to go there, and I would block them. But y'all are like, yeah, tell us more. She did what? Tell us more. Oh, I can't believe she did that. Oh, I remember that. And then when I throw a fit about it, saying, we did nothing wrong. That's not our fault. No, you're not, Flip Flop City. You were not blocked. I'm talking about Savage. Savage Speaks, her sister, and Empress, aka Express Headache. I hope, Mommy. I hope. And then Savage wants to bring up, and Flip Flop, I saw your comments. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you're like, are y'all good? Y'all are literally talking about her family. That is why she's upset. And like, we didn't talk about her family, as they did it for hours. Like, I felt like I was banging my head into the wall. I was like, is this like, am I hearing different things? Am I in a different dimension? How do they sit here and still say they didn't do exactly what it's recorded and we all heard them fucking do? I can't. And they said I attacked their brother. Well, sorry, their loved one. Tell me where I attacked their loved one. And again, for those that didn't watch it, I'll play you where they said I attacked their loved one. You got to hear how horrible it was. And I mean, gosh, y'all should really get rid of me out of this community. Start a petition for this horrible, horrible attack. You got to listen to it. I mean, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. It was so bad. Oh, wait, no, this is, never mind. That's not that part. Hold on. Wrong thing. This is where she was mentioning the breaking down the door to attack me stuff, which is in regards to the DV shit. Which she said that nobody spoke about that. It was spoken about. You read it out loud in your stream. It was spoken about. That's why I was asking you to please not let them talk about stuff like that. That's not funny. Okay, hold on, y'all. Where is the dadgum? I mean, that last video to leave up, I'm taking a risk because they already put it on 18 and older, that stream I did, but I was like, I'm not taking it down because now they're going around saying I was attacking their loved one and I wasn't, so I've got to leave it up so everybody can listen to it for themselves. All right, give me 1 second. Come on. Stupid. Okay, you ready? I mean, I just want to prepare you guys for how horrible it was and compared to what they were saying. Well, see her continue to be fraud, you go right the fuck on ahead. I don't even do read. Hold on. Use that with the little chihuahua. Get the fuck out of here with your bullshit. If you didn't see the looks the sisters were giving each other the whole damn, they knew what a fraud you were, and everybody else knows what a fraud you are. But I don't give a damn about it. If you want to see her continue to be fraud, you go right the fuck on ahead. I don't even do readings anymore, so I don't even know why you continue to run your fucking mouth about me. But I can tell you this much: I can outshow you any day of the fucking week. I don't do 15 minutes. Like I said, I could give details. I could give details of the breeds of the animals, how old they were, their characteristics, the color they were, the color the person's wearing, the color their ring was, the haircut. And even they're like, Steve was attacking the bunny thing. No, I said that's the only thing she got right in her reading. Everything else she was wrong. Y'all said, nope, we don't know anybody like that. Nope, that's not nothing. Nope, that didn't happen. Nope, that's not the right type of dog. She's like, your so-and-so had a pit bull? No, Chihuahua. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I was like, you got all that wrong besides that one thing, which good. At least you got that right. And if that brought someone peace and whatever, then God bless them. That's not attacking that either. That they had the childhood memories, the everything. That's what I get in my readings. And I don't use cards, and I don't use the spirit box. I don't use nothing. We're clearly not the same kind of you. Again, if someone got something out of that, bless you. I know it's bullshit, but you go ahead. If it helps you, it fucking helps you. But she's been sitting here saying for years that my shit was fake when it's helped a lot of people. And if I had permission, I would read you all of it, and you can see I'm telling the fucking truth. I didn't get shit wrong. I misunderstood some messages that came through, but we figured out quickly, shortly after. But I didn't ask for nothing. You talking about something that I mean, even Kat was like, she uses an app to do her readings. No, spirit box are not readings. I don't use anything in readings. I don't know how many times I had to clarify. Spirit box are for entertainment purposes only. They are not readings. They have nothing to do with abilities or gifts or anything. It has nothing to do with my readings either. So even shit like that, y'all are sitting there and the whole, she's a fake psychic, she's a fake witch, she's a fake psychic, she's a fake witch. But I say, oh my God, that reading was horrible. She got everything wrong but that one thing. You're like, how dare she talk about it? That was your whole damn stream. Are you kidding me? She was stopping through the reading to say, I know that bitch is watching me. See what, I know you're hating the fact that I'm doing this reading. Watch and learn something or some shit. Like she was taking digs at me through the whole fucking reading. And like trying to plug the whole hurricane thing, which whatever, but I would not do that in the middle of doing a reading. But you were taking digs at me while delivering messages from loved ones, allegedly. You want to talk about me as a psychic girl? I would never. They lost. They have talked about since the beginning of them having a channel. That's a given. But you had nothing else outside of that. You said a man came through that was authority figure that was trying to crush someone's dreams. And like, we don't know anybody like that. Oh, this must be your dad. He's trying to crush your dream. No, my dad's like the happiest person ever. Bye. So shut the fuck up. I don't owe your husband shit. As a matter of fact, y'all owe me an apology and my son an apology if you're speaking on it and use it as a way to make y'all seem worse. It's not a fucking competition. But my issue, you're pissed at me because I didn't do a stream. Oh, and thank you, Flip Flop, for making this bitch understand. Empress saying that I owe her husband an apology because her husband got triggered because she brought him to a stream when John was interviewing the family. She brought him to that stream about that very topic. And because her husband got upset over the topic, I owe her husband an apology? What world? To clear my name because the assholes you support now are the ones that went digging into it and told that family I was stealing from them. Had nothing to do with them, but they said I stole from them. They did it, set up an interview with this family, convincing them I was stealing from them when I'm the one that was giving them all that money. And they, as soon as you told who I was, they're like, "Oh yeah, she gave us that. We got a lot of cash outs. She sent us a lot of stuff. She's been talking us through the whole thing. She's like, Steve's been going at me for years. No, I've been ignoring you for years. And she's like, Steve keeps asking why I hate her. Y'all, where have I asked? Y'all, why does Empress hate me? I'm so upset that she don't like me. She seems like such a great person. No. I've not liked her since the day she appeared in Anzi's when Anzi was going over the court documents and Empress was in there cheered on and laughing about it. I have hated her since then. I've been ignoring her since then. But about 2 weeks ago, she put up a post saying, see what, this is why I hate you. And she brought up the same situation she did last night. And I told then, stop bringing that shit up. I don't give a damn why you hate me. So her saying, well, y'all, I'm telling y'all because see what keeps asking why I hate her. Where? I don't give a fuck why you hate me. Got permission from us to bring it to YouTube to ask her chat for help. Like I did nothing wrong in the situation, and here you are bringing it up again. While you sit here and talk about the money you need for your hurricane. Well, let me go through your GoFundMe and tell everybody what a fraud you are. And tell everybody you're using that to exploit people to get cash, and you scammed everybody. 1 second, because you brought it to YouTube, so now we get to do that. We get to put a whole video up. We can talk to people in the area to talk about what frauds you are and how y'all don't even live in the area. Yeah, let's do that. But I don't care. She made the whole thing about her and say, how dare you talk about that on YouTube as if these bitches did not go digging and have the family up interviewing, saying I was still using someone's death to steal from them, as if I'm not supposed to be upset about that or want to clear that up. Like I said, I didn't extend an invite for her to come up. She wasn't a part of this channel. I didn't say, Empress, will you please come up and bring your husband? I want to traumatize him. No. Because they feel you knew what happened with me because you knew Christy. Me and Christy didn't talk about you like that. She said something about you one time and it wasn't about what you said. I did not know those details that you shared last night on Savages. But I guess in your guidelines, you talked about it on YouTube. So now I get to go live and say that, repeat those details and say you lied about it. Do I have permission now to repay you the same favor? I don't. If that's your experience with what you went through, then that's your fucking experience. But I don't even fucking say that I stole that from you, you psychopath. Like I said, you're nobody to me. I can't help the timeline of when this went down. You think I wanted that to go down the night of my daughter's birthday or the next day? I wouldn't know, it was the day before the next day. My bad. But right around his sister's birthday, you like, oh, this is a great time to do that, and it'll really get Empress mad if it's close in relation to when she went through something. When you were nobody to me, we were never friends. We didn't talk privately. We never got personal with each other. You were nothing to me. Like, What do I owe you? But I also apologize to your husband because he got upset for something you brought him to. Again, I don't know him. So you told him about my stream, asked him to come up on the panel, asked me to drop the link to come up on my panel, asked him to come on the panel to speak about that type of shit. And I owe him an apology. No, it sounds like you owe him an apology, not me. It has nothing to fucking do with me. But you inserted yourself in my stuff with my child, and so did all of them. Maria and Ann, yes, you did. You bitches inserted yourself just as much as John and Penelope. Penelope and John are the one. Penelope's the one that talked to the family. John's the one that asked her to talk to the family, and they were sending the pictures of the young man back and forth. You bitches are the one that shared it, made a whole stream about it. You showed up on panel when John was doing all that shit. Then you put the GoFundMe in your community tab, and then you were talking about how I was lying about it and stealing funds from this family. That's what you did. It was embarrassing. Maria and Ann. So no, y'all didn't talk to the family to get all that done, but you participated just as much. But let me guess, now you're gonna do a whole stream and go all over it again, huh? Yeah, I bet you will. But while the family told you I'll leave the fuck alone. Just stop with your bullshit. Don't worry, the comment of me attacking their loved one is coming up soon. You can't miss it. It's so horrible. Don't mention that shit again. Savage, go fuck yourself for good. Same as you, Kat. Same as everybody in your chat. Don't worry. I didn't go over there to start shit with anybody. I asked if you please not let your chat talk about stuff that was not funny, like DV. And Savage, you of all people know how that feels. Something I've never done to you. And so, in fact, when this community came at you that way, you made fun of your shit, I came to your defense when no one else was. Exactly. She's like, see, you're such a liar. I never did a death spell on you, bitch. Amzi's the one that went live and said, Siwa, I owe you an apology. Empress taught me how to do a death spell to kill you, and I buried it in my yard. Don't worry, I dug it up because I don't want anything to happen, and I'm sorry, Siwa, but Empress is the one that told me how to do it. So me saying that you were trying to teach her how to kill me is my fault? Girl, you know we have that shit recorded, right? Like, it would happen on the stream where we spoke about it. And she said, you try to teach her how to kill me? Girl, bye. You have an issue with that, you take it up with her. And in return, I get you saying, nobody did that. Yes, they fucking did. And keep filling your chat up with all those liars. They have lied to you since the start of your fucking stream. And you just take it as fact when I have it clipped of that going on. And it's not even your fault that you read the comment, but who set it up in your chat? You have people setting you up all the time to read shit that's nobody's fucking business, that goes real life. You talk about Geneva's mom and how she passed away and said that Geneva should drive off a cliff the same fucking way. You're talking about my son's friend passing and all this shit that Empress is saying about it. You have Lindsay in the chat talk about the DV and talk about the essay stuff and mention the initials of the guy that, which at the earlier the stream, I showed the screenshots of her doing just that. Raped me in prison, put his name in the fucking chat. That's what you have going on in your chat, but you don't go real life, you don't go family, you don't go kids, you don't do none of that. You're lighthearted and all you do is play music and have fun. Your chat is out of fucking control. They are setting you up. We were fine until you let Empress get up there and told her to go ahead and emphasize on this real shit that had to do with my child. You have no idea the damage that they caused that family and my son. And you want me to just overlook it and be like, it's no big deal. It's a big fucking deal. And you would be just as pissed, if not 10 times more pissed. If this is about your brother, you would be furious. But this is about my child and his... Did you catch that horrible, horrible attack where I showed no mercy? You catch that? That was so... Y'all, it was absolutely the most horrific attack on someone I've ever seen. Of me saying, if this was being done towards your loved one, you would be just as pissed. That warranted, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to murder you, I'm going to send 4 cars, and they're going to be riding dirty, as in with weapons. They're going to pull up to your house. They're going to handle you. It's going to happen when you least expect it. I know people everywhere, Siwa. I've got the address for you. It's right here in the private chat. I've got your son's videos. It's right here in the private chat. And Savage even showed my son's videos, like showed that she had my son's videos that she asked for, mind you. She asked for Napa to send those to her, and Napa did. But she didn't talk about my family. She didn't do nothing like that to me, y'all. I made it all up. And then that warranted Kat saying that she had also had the addresses to all my family members and that they too could get a visit. But yeah, you never talked about family. His friend went through something traumatic when he was just 18. I don't know how that's
Y'all
gonna
don't
turn
know
out.
the things he told me. You don't know the things I know. You don't know none of that. It was never for YouTube. I will get. That's the only apology. I should have never said one of the things that I was told. I should have never said it. I was overwhelmed with emotion and so distraught and like trying to make y'all understand how bad this was for him. To beg y'all to please leave it.
I just thought Savage would be like, "You're right, Siwa, that's fucked up. Y'all don't talk about stuff like that when it comes to her. Like, you want to talk about me being a fake witch or whatever? Fine, talk about it. You want to talk, do you think I'm ugly? Fine, talk about it. You want to talk about how you don't like my hair? Fine, talk about it. But talking about shit that was out of my control that would happen to me and my children, that was all I was asking Savage to put a stop to. And I said it nicely. And then she goes, oh, she threw a temper tantrum, walked out. No, I try to say that this happened. And you said, nobody mentioned you, Siwa, as you just got through mentioning me. And I was like, you know what? Just forget it. Have a good night. Because there was obviously, you don't even remember the things you said 3 minutes before. So I knew there was no getting through to you that you couldn't remember what you said. So that's why I said, y'all have a good night. Not, fine, I'll just go away. Screw you. You didn't kiss my ass. I'm leaving. No, I was like, whatever. Y'all have a good night. And then you let Empress come up and then just keep it going. And then the chat kept it going, kept mentioning the shit that was personal.
Leave it alone and leave them alone. That's why it slipped out. But I don't, Empress, the fucking nerve you say has to do with you. I can't with you. You did not cross my damn mind.
Really?
Not 1 second of that stream when all that shit went down. My only thought was to let them know that y'all are lying to them, that I had to do nothing from them. And I...
Right. Exactly. And she did it during the reading. I know that fake psychic is watching. Fuck you, Siwa. Who does that during a reading? And she's like, I don't charge anybody for my readings. I don't know anybody that would pay for that type of reading with what you exhibited last night. That was painful. That was fucking painful. And I know my gifts and abilities, and I know I use a lot of my energy when I do my readings, and I know I dedicate 2 or 4 hours to each reading I do. I know I'm legit, or I wouldn't charge a fucking thing. But I've done so many free readings just to help out because I wanted to also. But if you don't feel like you're look, that's fine. But so everybody that asks for money because they're dedicating their free time to do such to help, you think that automatically means that they don't have rights or gifts? They can't claim they have gifts because they want their time paid for? Again, I ain't done it in years. But here you are harping on and on about it like I'm stepping on your toes. Oh, am I taking all your readings from you when I've made it clear I don't do readings and haven't done them in years for anybody on YouTube? You act like I'm stepping on your toes. And I don't give a fuck about your readings until you and all your friends like, she's the real psychic. Empress is the real psychic. She's the real witch in the community. And then you're like, see, I'm not even a witch, bitch. And I'm like, okay, well, you've been saying that for years that you are. You've been teaching people how to do spells about me for years. But okay. Like, get the hell over it.
Was doing good and trying to help them. I wasn't gaining anything from it. That was my only agenda. To let them know that to not get off the fucking panel. Don't let people exploit this shit by bringing you up and telling you lies. And to believe me, I'm telling you the truth that I didn't take a damn thing from you.
Yes, she did say that.
And y'all did all that shit with my son right there. Weeks, or maybe less than weeks after this took place. Like days after he was buried.
Even when I haven't talked about it all these years, though, it didn't stop her from going at mine. So, I mean, it's a nice thought that if I just don't mention it, I ain't mentioned it in years, and she still goes at me. So, I mean, that was not the time or place for her to be doing the shit she said last night about me. That was horrific, how she handled that. Yeah. But Ghostwriter, she was like, I'm going through so much right now. Yeah, that's why I don't understand why you're choosing this moment to go out there. And she said, me volunteer for the Red Cross and them trying to send me to her location with me taking a go at her because I mentioned her city when she says, this is the hardest hit area in Tennessee. And then say I'm going at her because I said Red Cross trying to send us there, but it's too far. Excuse me? They try to send us 3 different places. But because I didn't name the one that they sent us to work on the funeral home, that meant I was just trying to go at you. How do you honestly, how do you even convince yourself of the shit you say?
But I owe you an apology. It will never fucking happen.
He even said I probably lied about the whole thing with the cat freezing as well. But y'all, she didn't take no digs. She wasn't doing. They were just having a time. They were so innocent last night.
It will never fucking happen. And Savage, as long as you let that chat do that, you cannot sit here and preach anymore that you don't do the shit that you just did. And it kind of sucks because y'all are so fucking drunk you don't even realize what you're saying, and you're just like, they're not doing that, as I'm reading them saying the same shit that they were saying all fucking night about me. I was just trying to get you to please tell them to not make fun of DV. Nothing's funny about it. That shit is in the ROs. You know what? You have to go to court and prove that happened to get an RO, right? I went to court and proved it, and I have a fucking RO that states about him breaking down the doors. But you want to sit here and it's no big deal that they say that? I don't know a damn thing about that Nick guy except he's racist as fuck.
Oh, yeah, and again, they were trying to say, that cat was like, so is she sleeping with that Nick guy? Do you think she'll sleep with that Nick guy? Someone I can't fucking stand. And like I said, as if I would go from 2019 to now not doing anything with much better guys, and I'm going to choose to break that cycle for Nick of all people? Are you kidding me? Ew. Like I said, you couldn't pay me to touch his hand, let alone anything else.
That's it.
I don't like racist.
To say I was misunderstanding where y'all were talking about Nick. Well, as you say, Siwa's going to claim you attacked her and broke down her door because of her good looks. Oh, but that has nothing to do about you, Siwa. Oh, wait, Nick's at Siwa's house to give me all the details.
You too,
Siwa, how dare you think we're talking about you?
Silly.
Oh, Lindsay's saying that you cry every night over DW, the guy that raped you. Oh, that's got nothing to do with you either. Oh, Empress is up here going in details on how she thinks you lied about this and how you owe her an apology because she decided to click on a stream and she knew exactly what it was fucking about. And she wants you to apologize to her for something your son went through. And she's still bringing it up 2 years later. But that has nothing to do with you. You did us wrong. Go to hell.
And that's where that ended. But I did another video, like a 13-minute outside of that, and none of it was attacking who they said they attacked. I gave an example of you and like if I was doing to you what you're doing to me. So maybe put a stop to it. And I got death threats in response, which be glad I'm not like the biggest Karen, because I could have easily got y'all arrested last night for the threats. Well, one of you for the threats you made last night, and I got it all recorded. But again, I don't want to affect your real life because you got drunk and said some shit that was horrific because you somehow thought I was attacking your loved one and I wasn't. So yeah, I know. I heard, and that's another thing. This they're like. So here's what happened. So I was just watching Savages in the Bush because I usually don't go in there unless she's asking a question. Then I'll just respond, by the way. But anyways, I saw all the comments Mugsy saying, oh, Nick's getting arrested right now on his live. So I leave Savages and I go over to his chat. I've never watched his live stream ever. I've never liked the dude, never cared to watch or anything. But a lot of people went running over there to see what was going on. And as soon as I get over there, I see this. Let me show you what I saw as soon as I went over there. Which I hate to break it to you, but I'm not a stock account person. I had stock accounts in this community once upon a time, and it was years and years ago. I don't do the whole stock account thing. Okay, is this it? No, maybe it's this one. Yep, this one. Oh, shit. Let me see. Let me show you exactly what I saw as soon as I got over to Nick's with everybody else. You see Housewives at the top? Oh, she's been around for a good bit. I've never seen that name before. The housewife, Alana Therese. Is it true you're Siwa? And if you could see as she's saying that, look what account I'm signed into. Mine. I was trying to catch it as it was happening, but the chat was moving fast because all this shit was going on. You can see all the chat was going crazy, but still it was like Alana waving like they know this person. But as I went in the chat, I said, that's actually not me. I'm not that account. Oh, well, it's mighty coincidence that now that you're talking, they're not talking more. I said, it is a coincidence. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm not that account. I've never seen that account before. And then she just kept going on and on that I'm the account. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And then, oh, well, you just happen to stumble in here. I'm asking that account if they're you. I came over here as soon as Muggsy said in Savages that Nick was getting arrested, just like
You came over here as when it was said, just like a lot of people came over here when they saw that was being said. Does that mean that, like, are you kidding me? I've never seen that account anywhere. That account's never been here. I've never seen, to me, that tells me it's from MobTube. If that account does not frequent my chat or anybody else's chat in this community, to me, that says MobTube. So if I see an account and I've not seen them before, I'm just going to automatically assume it's someone I hate. Fucking idiot. Just because I've been vocal how I don't like Nick for the reasons I've said. Oh, see, Nick is no stranger to you. You've talked about him on your live. Yeah, because he came in my chat before and running his mouth in Jules about me. That's why I spoke about it and said I don't like him and say the fuck off my channel and out of my chat. That's what I spoke about. That doesn't mean I watch his streams or what and making stock accounts to be in his chat. That makes no fucking sense. Why would I even need a stock account? It's not like Nick is there. He was the screen was a black screen at this point. It's not like he's there threatening to block me and I go in with this other account. No. There would be literally no fucking reason for it. I heard and someone said it was someone with special needs. That's horrible, but I didn't see it. When I went there, it was a black screen that just kept spinning and spinning, and that was all. But y'all see that account, let it be known that Real Housewives just she's like adamant it's me. One being Nick's while you've been arguing with them. Oh, so while I was over here arguing with Nick, they were in the chat. Is that what you're saying? I'm not too sure what it's like. Actually, I've never seen the account. It's news to me, but it's Alana Therese. I don't know if y'all seen that. Other people outside of MobTube seen it. But I don't frequent that guy's chat, and I don't need to. They act like I'm dying to speak to the dude. I'm the one that blocked him and banned him, okay? He is, and I spoke exactly how I felt about him, and y'all know it. And before he got arrested for the DUI, I said, what are you trying to do? Kill someone right before Thanksgiving? Get off your phone. That's why I banned him, so he wouldn't try to click the link and be on his phone and focusing on the phone while he's driving. I was like, you're going to end up killing someone. You're being reckless. And then I banned him. But like I said, then Kat and them want to talk about, oh, is that one of her boyfriends? Is she going to sleep with him? Do you think she's going to sleep with him? Like, get a fucking grip. I'm not man hungry like a lot of you bitches on this community. I don't need a man's attention. And then Lindsay's like, what'd she say something about so-and-so doesn't talk to her just like none of she was dates. You're saying none of my girl, I don't need fucking attention from men. What do you not get, Lindsay? You misunderstand. You're the one that stalks people that you're interested in. I'm the one being stalked. I'm the one that's trying to get away. I'm the one that's begging them to leave me the fuck alone and move on. You're the one that does the following and obsessing and like single white female and misery and all that. That's you, bitch. That's not, I don't have that energy about me. I'm not desperate for that. You've proven yourself to be desperate, even going after your own friends, men. You try to get with Clint. You try to get with Matt Byer when Amzie was trying to have deals with him. And then you try to get with Luke, knowing that he had beaten his girlfriend when she was pregnant and was giving her substances to keep her fucked up when she was pregnant. And he had just got arrested for choking her. And that's the time you decided, oh, as soon as he gets out, I'm going to send him a bus ticket to come be with me. And then he still stood you up. But I can't get a date, girl. You wish. You wish I was as desperate as you. Okay, thank you, Real Deal. I appreciate it. I will go look after this. That's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. But yeah, and then Savage like talking about, see what you talked about the spiders, and you expect us not to talk about the DV? Come on. Except if you want to match that energy, then you could talk about spiders because I hate them just as much. But again, fucking Lindsay was sending me here. This is my whole fight about the spiders thing and why I call it bullshit. Because she was sending me screenshots of fucking spiders on Kister Marie's face. Okay? She was doing that. So she truly so terrified about spiders, and it was just a song saying, I hate spiders. That's all it was. A song that says, I hate spiders. And, oh, I'm going so hard at her. And, of course, now she gets to talk about the DV stuff because what do I expect? Get the fuck out of here. She's a liar. That's Christy Marie's face with spiders. Who did it come from? Lindsay. She sent it. So, is she truly scared of spiders, or is she just using that as an excuse to be bitch. So she get the fuck over about her little song again. This bitch goes around talking about having sex with my son, pimping him out, wanting her to be her baby daddy, which that bitch, she can't have him. So don't even start. You're damn near 50. You're not going to be having kids. So don't even start that shit. Talking about my daughter and the paternity of her and who she thinks it might be. And talk about she's the result of the essay stuff when that's 3 years apart. And like this is the shit she says everywhere she goes. But I'm supposed to go easy on her about the spiders. Get the fuck out of here. Is it an actual kid or just a teen? Like a young adult? Oh, okay. I heard it was some type of neighbor, but I didn't see the whole thing go down. I got there when it was too late, but I went over there because I saw it in Savage chat of them saying he was getting arrested. But by the time I got over there, it was just a blank screen. Oh, by the way, this is a new video.
Like to do
I
here.
haven't seen her in a while.
No, we'll just deep dive into that.
Well, then what? She just dumped you?
Yeah, she did.
Wow. Maybe I should interview her and find out why.
Honestly, maybe you should, because I could not figure out myself.
Maybe it was because of you.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, Jules, aren't you just a fucking bundle of joy?
That's a pretty good clip. If I do say so myself, that tells you right there the kind of shit Jules will even do to people. Maybe we'll even do your family, because that's what we like to do. I'll ask her why she doesn't want you. To a teenager. Awful fucking person. No, absolutely not. That's scary. Are you serious, Crystal? But then Lindsay's been tearing in her ass ever since. That's karma, girl. That's karma for you. Oh, he has some issues? Okay. A repo guy. They were trying to repo his vehicle? I thought he had $100,000 in his bank. When the knife incident was for stolen property and trafficking stolen property. Oh, okay. So he didn't get arrested for the knife thing. But he did do the knife thing last night? He like 14 or 15. That's scary. That's scary. Well, I definitely will not be playing it because I don't want to be Shoney Bates' child. But what a mess. What a freaking mess. Didn't he just get arrested 2 days ago too? So he got arrested on the 27th for a DUI or DW. I forget which one. Excuse me. And then he got arrested last night. Yeah, I'm so... Oh, if I could only get a man that like that. No, thank you. Had my fair share of people like that. No, thank you. Anyways, I'm going to get going. Savage, I did not attack your loved one. You know I didn't. If you could seriously listen back that said that was attack, I don't know what to tell you. And if you could seriously go back and listen to your stream when you're clear-headed and say at no point did y'all say the things I said you did, then I'll issue an apology. But again, you know you are lying to yourself if you say that you weren't wrong and that y'all didn't go there and that y'all didn't talk about my family and that you didn't say you were playing the videos of my son and that your sister didn't say I was neglecting my child and that Christy Marie had a babysit, which you never fucking did. All that shit y'all said. If you go on and say you didn't do that, then you're lying to everybody. Again, I have an hour of it recorded. And if anyone hasn't seen it, again, send me an email. I'll send you the link so you can watch what I'm talking about. It's the worst of it, that is, where the threats were being made. But, okay, I will see y'all. It'll probably be a little bit. I need a break. This was a lot. This was draining. And clearly, people are just going lower and lower while screaming victim over just words, not even actions, but not even malicious words, just examples, but whatever. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.
If I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored again?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded?